Hello and welcome to a very special episode of the Gaming Garnish podcast.
Woo!
Woo!
I'm going to jump straight into it because it's a Summer of Games extravaganza.
It is.
So I'm your host this time. I'm Jake. I'm joined by Brad.
In person this time.
Yes, at my house.
Because I misplaced my laptop 15 minutes before I got in the episode.
Also, Joe, who didn't misplace his laptop.
Hello, I don't have a laptop.
And Ben, who again didn't misplace his laptop.
I'm surrounded by PCs. Hello.
Is Mr. Contingency.
So I don't really care what you're playing, guys. There's too many games coming out. We don't have time. We don't have time.
Very
so
true.
I think we jump straight into the Sony State of Play.
I don't think we do. I think we go before the Sony State of Play.
Okay. Oh, you want to mention okay.
Yes.
Okay. So there was one thing that happened before the Sony State of Play.
It jumped the gun.
Got me very excited, actually. It is
Came as a surprise to no one.
the this year rumored Witcher 3 DLC after 11 years of the game coming out.
When this was originally rumored, I didn't really believe it. I kind of did because there was a lot of like credibility behind it. When it kind of came and went, I thought, okay, that was it. You know, it's a shot in the dark. And then it kind of came out of nowhere.
I thought they were doing it to drum up interest for The Witcher 4 because it gets people talking about CD Projekt Red again.
Yeah, so just like sowing the seeds of something that doesn't really exist, maybe. But but it happened. It was announced. We've not seen anything yet.
No, all we got was like a kind of like a splash screen like we did for the other DLCs. Geralt's there.
Three swords.
He's holding a sword and he's got two on his back.
Yeah.
There's a monster in the background that we haven't seen before, and it's called Songs of the Past.
Yes.
So,
are we thinking maybe prequel?
I'm
I don't
just
know.
wondering what that conversation was. How can we make him better? Three swords.
Three. Yeah.
That's one in his mouth.
I don't know if it's a
One Piece
prequel.
reference.
I originally thought it was a prequel, but I think it's more just like a character from their past. Coming
most likely
into it. Yeah.
Because at first I thought the same, and because they're also making the Witcher 1 remake.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, well, maybe it connects to that.
Maybe.
But we'll see.
I really hope they remake it in the style of Witcher 3 rather than doing
Witcher.
how it was.
I played Witcher 1 and that is rough.
Even Witcher 2 was quite rough.
Yeah, but Witcher 1 is on a whole new level. But very exciting news. But it doesn't come out till next year.
I think that surprised me the most.
Same. So, but something to look forward to next year for Witcher fans.
You guys are you got to be grateful that it's not coming out this year because there's so many other things.
Well,
that is true.
In hindsight, yes, but at the time, I was like, "There's loads of space in September. Why not in September?"
Oh, you poor summer child.
Yeah, it does make me think that Witcher 4 isn't coming out next year, though.
Agreed.
So
2028.
We will see.
Yeah,
we will see. So that's a really cool one to start the podcast off with. We've got so many games to talk about.
So many games.
Beyond that. So
grab
now we will grab the popcorn, enjoy. We'll start with the State of Play.
I'm already halfway through my water. I'm going to need another one.
So, kicked off with a bang. Wolverine.
Yes.
A full 20 minutes of gameplay.
I'm glad they started with it because Wolverine was the one they said this is what the showcase is going to be about. So I'm glad they didn't save it to the end as like the last thing because
I agree,
it's always nice to have a surprise at the end. So starting with it,
I thought they'd put it in the middle, but I think doing it at the start just kicks it off.
You never
want
to put your biggest game in the middle because it's more easily forgotten in the middle.
True.
What did you think?
I think it was awesome. Very bloody. It's sort of hard to tell how it plays. What I was getting from it is it's very Spider-Man, but grounded.
Yeah.
You're not swinging around.
When I was watching it reminded me of Spider-Man, just without all the aerial combat, but it definitely looks like Spider-Man.
Even like to the UI, like the bottom left shows like a hold R1, press triangle square to do different special moves. Because you see him do a spin move at one point, and I think that's on that toggle.
I thought it was quite interesting that there was another one of the X-Men there.
Yes, so Jean Grey shows up.
Jean Grey was there. So I wonder can you choose a companion to go into a mission with? Because it's mission-based, this one, isn't it? It's not going to be open world.
They have announced it is linear, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't talked about what the story's based on. Is it like his overall story? Is it where he came from? Is it? Do we know what it is?
It's not an origin. It's basically what they've done is they've highlighted the X-Men aren't a thing in this universe. Either at this stage, either they were and they've been disbanded, or they haven't ever been.
Have they said specifically the X-Men aren't a thing? Or did they say mutant? I think they either came out and said mutants aren't well known, they aren't in the public eye or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like people, the general public don't know about mutants.
And you've got, what's he called? Trask. What's his first name?
Something's telling me
it's not Oliver.
It's not Oliver,
but it's something close. Like that.
Yeah.
But Trask is kidnapping mutants. So you are, as Wolverine, like rescuing mutants. And basically the mission they showed was you tracking down a convoy with Leech on it, who's a well-known child mutant
from X-Men 3.
Part of the film. Part of the Marauders.
And it's him basically tracking them down and rescuing them. But it looked very action-packed, didn't it?
Definitely. They made it sound like he was part of some kind of team to save mutants, and it didn't look like he knew Jean Grey to me.
So you think it's like a knockoff X-Men then? Like they were
possibly.
An underground style.
Yeah, and maybe Jean Grey does come from the X-Men. And she's helping.
He's not aware of the X-Men yet.
Yeah.
It was interesting that Jean Grey was literally throwing people into his claws.
Yes. That was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very cool.
Definitely.
There's definitely a few things I want to see. I want to play. I want to see how it feels because I'm a bit unsure about a few things. Things like it's been a point of controversy online that his suit regenerates.
Yes.
I get why you don't want a naked Wolverine after a few hits. But
first 15 minutes.
That might be a skin though.
But
I do feel like there should have been some more persistent damage, though.
I think so. And that's my biggest sort of like gripe at the moment. There's a lot of blood, but the blood kind of wipes off very quickly. It's like a hydrophobic suit.
Yeah.
Kind of like
it's been Scotch guarded.
And just literally. And there was a lot of blood, but it didn't look like there was a lot of gore, if that makes sense.
There's no viscera.
Yeah, it's kind of all blood, no gore. So
I get what you mean. There's this bit where he lunges forward over like a crate or something, stabs somebody and pulls them over, and in that moment you can see blood coming out.
Yeah,
but there's no I know what you mean. There's no like body parts flying.
It's not like Gears of War when you chainsaw someone in half.
No.
Yeah,
I've heard people theorize that in like other countries like China, they're very strict on what you can and can't have. And it's really easy to turn blood off, but it's not easy to turn gore off.
Yeah, that's true.
So have you done it like that? Maybe.
Possibly.
We'll see. But fingers crossed, it's pretty brutal. Well,
yeah, I mean, it looks just the part. Like, very excited.
Yeah.
I think we already knew this, but it's coming out September 15th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
excited. He does have adamantium in him in this one, doesn't he? He's not stock Wolverine.
Yeah. I'm just really excited. I think we'll see more X-Men in it as well. I mean, there was the leaks how long ago now? Like 3 years ago, possibly.
From it wasn't even leaks, really, wasn't it?
It does feel like a long time ago.
Yeah, it was leaked from Insomniac.
Right.
Like somebody had hacked them, and in their files they'd found something about doing an X-Men game down the line.
Cool.
So maybe that's coming.
We will see.
Especially with all this going on. So, keeping on the Marvel theme, though, we moved on to Marvel Token, and they introduced some new characters.
Yep.
Specifically villains on Doctor Doom's team.
Is this that 4v4?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, the 4v4 fighter. So I thought Magneto was already revealed, but apparently not.
I thought he was.
He was shown.
Maybe we're thinking of Marvel Rivals.
Possibly, yeah.
Similar.
Yeah. Magneto, Green Goblin, which you look cool, and Carnage.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
So, very cool. And all the gameplay looks really good for all of them. I really like the style they've gone with, just something different.
Yeah.
I'd like to know how different Carnage would be from Venom, if Venom's in it.
Well, we don't know if Venom's in it, I don't think. Or is he?
It'd be weird to put him in and not Venom. Because he's the more
I agree, actually.
Maybe he's on the heroes teams.
Could have Agent Venom on like the anti-heroes, but then he plays quite different to Venom. So
I don't think Venom has been announced actually.
Well, we'll see.
So be interesting though.
DLC.
Fingers crossed. I know what you mean. It's weird to not put him in over Carnage, but I think they'd have very different movesets though. because Carnage is very...
He's like wiry and thin and spindly.
Yeah, and he turns his hands into like axes and stuff like that.
Venom's usually portrayed as like a tank in games, isn't he?
Yeah.
Cool.
I was a bit confused with this one, but they showed Rayman Legends Retold next, which is the last Rayman game that came out. How long ago? Over 10 years ago, I reckon. He's getting a remake. Not one of the older Raymans.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it would maybe make sense to do in the older ones, but it looks good.
It does look very good.
Raymans or Raymen?
It's Ray People.
Ray People.
But Rayman and Friends.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
You know what was really weird?
No.
And I don't think they get away with it as much now that graphics are getting better, but the way his hair spins. Because it's like more animated and like better CG. It looks weird.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Because it just kind of happens. It just kind of becomes a helicopter. But
so is this one a 3D game or a side scroller?
It's side scroller, but they kind of made. I think the old version was more like 2D animated, whereas this looks like 3D rendered.
It's 2.5D.
Yeah. It does look very good.
Yeah.
I love that term.
Yeah, it's coming out October 1st. So for the Rayman fans, I just want to see the 3D Raymans.
Yeah,
back. I know everyone hates them, but
I remember I had it on I had it on either PSP or 3DS. I can't remember. That was a really good one.
I just like the one where you got the gloves, the
boxing
the different superpowers.
Yeah.
Because one of them was like a rocket fist. Yeah, that was cool. Next up, we got an indie game, and I think this is a prequel to Dave the Diver.
Did you look into it?
I did, and it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Bancho the Chef.
Because we were watching this thinking, this looks like Dave the Diver. And then when it wasn't, we're like, what?
Yeah, from one of the characters.
The guy with the fro. He travels to Japan. Yeah.
So it's a bit of a prequel to that. I don't know really what it is yet. It just looks like you're catching fish, selling them. Very similar to Dave the Diver.
Yeah.
Can't believe he shaves his fro off to become a chef.
I know.
Could have been a prequel to Afro Samurai.
And then we got a free-player co-op yokai hunter. By the name of Komori.
I quite like the look of this.
Yeah, I was a bit unsure at first.
At first, it looked very live service, gotcha sort of mechanics, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just with the art style and the type of thing that the characters were doing, it kind of looked like it was going to be like that. But then the more into the gameplay they got and they sort of talked about it a little bit more, it looked pretty cool. So it's like 3-player, you go around and you hunt different yokai. Japanese demons.
Yes.
When I say you can get their like powers.
Yeah, you can like steal the powers almost.
Yeah. And it looked flashy, it looked cool, it looked like character action-y. It looked sort of like a co-op character action game, but without, hopefully, the live service.
Well, it's directed by the name is escaping me. But she's known for her single player action games. Yeah. So you would like to hope that it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider fans, you are getting Legacy of Atlantis. We already knew about this, but I think it's been pushed back a little bit till next year.
Is that the one with the dinosaurs?
It is. It's the remake.
Yeah.
Legend of Atlantis.
Why?
Did you not see the actor on one of the key arts for it? They've actually put a disclaimer that some of it was made with AI.
Oh my!
We don't know to what extent, but AI has been used.
All of it.
Fair enough.
But it does look good. I quite like the look of it.
It does look good. To be fair. It's coming out 12th of February now, next year.
Okay.
So not too long.
Yeah, because it was supposed to come out this year, and then the new one was coming out next year.
Yeah.
But now it's coming out next year. I assume the new one maybe following year. February.
I reckon it'll just be end of year instead of where it was.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
both
possibly
next year.
Yeah.
And then there was a trailer straight off the dinosaurs from Tomb Raider to like a survival dinosaur game. We were thinking
Ark.
Dino Crisis.
Cool. I was thinking this is Jurassic Survive. What is it? I think it's just called Jurassic Survive, which is Jurassic Park game.
Yeah.
Survival horror game.
Almost like Alien Isolation.
This looks
dinosaurs.
identical to that game.
But it isn't. It's a whole new game.
Yeah.
Called The Lost Wild.
It looked cool. It really did.
It did look cool.
That's too close to The Lost World.
I didn't even...
Yeah, I did. Triggered that.
Yeah. But no, it looks really cool. It's kind of like Monster Hunter Worlds, and this is Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what we've got it for.
Phantom Blade Zero got a very quick trailer with a
Delay.
bigger and it didn't mention this in the state of play, but it is being delayed a little bit. It also said that there's going to be a bigger deep dive in late summer. I'm going to guess August, because that was originally when it was going to come out.
I think it was supposed to come out in August. Yeah, when there was no release date on there, and they said they were going to deep dive in summer, we kind of thought that it was going to be delayed, and then I think a few hours later they announced delayed till September 24th.
I know where you're getting September 24th from, because that's when everything else comes out.
Okay.
But I don't think it's that.
No. I think it is still September, though.
I mean, at this point, it's got to be a good guess, hasn't it?
September 9th.
September?
Actually, it was moved from September, not August, apologies, to October 29th.
Okay, that's not too bad then. Okay.
A Halloween game.
Yeah. It looks cool.
It does.
But this is one of the main games out of the whole lot I want to play. I don't know how it plays.
There needs to be a demo.
Yeah. It looks like a Souls-like, but they're saying it's definitely not a Souls-like.
You see, I thought it looked a bit more Ninja Gaiden-y.
Yeah, but it's the like lock-on and the, I don't know if I don't think the stamina, but it's the lock-on and the dodging and the parrying and all that stuff. It looks quite kind of like...
It looks kind of like a mix of both, possibly.
It could be a really good blend.
Yeah, 100%. It does look good.
Yeah.
And I've heard it plays really well from people who have had hands-on. This might interest or pique your curiosity, Joe. Dune Awakening is coming.
Oh, the MMO?
To console.
But only PlayStation?
No. It's coming to both. I thought it might have only been PlayStation.
And with a single player.
And with a single player mode.
Oh, yes. Gonna get me some worms.
I can get you some worms.
So that's happening That's happening pretty soon, I believe.
September?
That is happening. I'm going to have a quick Google, as I didn't write this down in my notes.
System has failed you, Jake.
It has.
Do you wonder if they'll put
September 22nd.
Oh no!
I do wonder if they still have like a persistent world in the single player where your bases can get like ruined and stuff.
Yeah, I would say no, but
it wouldn't surprise me.
If you're doing a single player, I mean, if you're doing a single player, you want it to be offline.
Yeah, but you might be able to choose.
True.
Yeah. Or you might be able to be like, I want to play the single player mode. Yeah. I don't want to invite my friends.
Yeah.
That's more like a console experience.
Private server,
yeah. Dynasty Warriors 3 Remake is coming out October 1st.
Yep.
So we just got a bit more gameplay for that.
I'm not sure why they would do that. Every Dynasty Warriors game is a Dynasty Warriors game. It's like just with the newer tech, so you might as well just play the latest one.
I think this is the one that people like the most. It's like the big favorite of the franchise. So
unfortunately, I wouldn't. Yeah, unfortunately, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But I think that is right. Where it's like it's the big one that everyone loves.
It's one of those game franchises. If you're not in it, it all looks the same. But maybe if you are, there's something more to it.
Yeah, it's nuanced.
Yeah.
Do you remember No Rest for the Wicked?
I do.
And how it's been in...
It's a good song by The Heavy.
How it's been in early access for quite some time now.
Yes. So No Rest for the Wicked, for you guys who's glazed over with your expression, is the one by Moon Studios, who did Ori. Their next game is like an isometric Souls-like, but in like that painted...
so like the Fox game?
No, because that didn't play like a Souls game.
Yes, it did.
It was hard.
It had stamina, it had parrying, it had blocking.
Yeah, but it didn't have like your souls to go back and collect.
It did.
Yes, it did.
It did. It had coins,
I can't remember. But this has like all the parry. It's more of a Souls. It's more Souls.
It's more so, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks a bit more brutal as well.
Yeah.
It's very like
lovely aesthetic though. You know, that painted thing they do really well.
So it's coming out it's coming out of early access.
Yes.
So 1.0 in October 2026.
And coming to consoles.
Yes, but they didn't give a release date.
And it's like full co-op as well, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think it's 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
So
well, it's one of those, you can set up a persistent world with your friends so that they can join when you're not in it.
Oh, I do like this.
Stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Onimusha Way of the Sword is coming out September 25th.
And it's got a demo out now, isn't it?
And there's a demo out now.
Has anyone played the demo?
I know someone that's played the demo.
Is it me by any chance?
No, it's someone I know from it.
Because I played the demo.
They said the camera's very close to you, like that you can't even see your legs.
I mean, most third-person games, I'd say you probably can't see your legs. I didn't notice the camera being particularly close. It didn't feel
They said it was
close.
more like the new Resident Evil camera angles, like quite close and claustrophobic.
Okay,
I don't know. It's not something I noticed. One thing I did notice playing it is it was piss easy.
Really?
Yeah, really easy. I put it on, I think the hardest difficulty you can pick was like normal, unless I missed something.
I suppose it's the demo, so they're not going to...
Maybe,
yeah.
But it plays, it honestly does play like a Souls game. Like you're locking on, you're dodging, you're parrying, you're doing all that. Now there is different stuff because there's no stamina.
Right.
And there is different stuff you can do. Like you can normal parry like you would, block at the right time, or you can hold block and, I can't remember, it's called like deflect. So while you're holding block, if you press X, you'll like push back. And if you do that at the right time, it's not a parry, it's like a different type of like defensive attack, which is how you like deflect arrows and stuff. And you can like push people down. You can grab stuff, like the tables and throw them.
Sounds good.
There's a few different things you can work in, which it introduces slowly through the demo. So at first it felt honestly quite boring, quite bad. By the end of it, I had more stuff, so it felt better. But it's one of those where like enemies attack you one at a time, but really noticeably.
Right, yeah, okay.
The boss, super easy. Like I didn't die on the boss. I got hit like once. I didn't actually use a health potion for the whole game, for the whole demo.
I wonder if it's just easy because it's the start of the game.
Maybe. Oh, I beat the boss in 2 minutes.
Wow.
2 minutes.
I wonder if it's one of them where you beat the first boss and then you lose all your powers and then you have to slowly build more back up when the game's really hard.
Maybe, but I didn't feel like I had that many powers, so I hope not.
Like maybe you don't get all your sword attacks and your pushback thing.
That would be bad. If that was the case, it would be bad because the game's one of those where you can't do the ability until the tutorial pops up.
Okay, right.
So you kind of have that experience and it's not good. So I hope not. And I didn't really like the protagonist. He comes across as very American. And bear in mind, obviously he's
Asian. Japanese game.
Yeah, and it's set in like an Asian mythological world, but he doesn't have like an Asian American accent, which is what I'd expect from him.
I have heard a bit of this.
He just sounds American. So it doesn't sound right.
I've heard, because I had a look on, after you were telling me about it, I had a look on Reddit to see like what people's opinions. Most people were really liking it. A couple of people said it was a bit easy. But most people were like, put it on Japanese and do dubbed because that voice is horrendous.
Yeah. And I usually I'm not bothered. I watch things in dubbed because I'm lazy. I don't want to read. Yeah. But
someone even said he sounded cowboy-esque. And I was like, what?
Oh my.
But it wasn't like a bad voice actor. It just wasn't right for that character.
Some rootin' tune non-emotion.
But it was fine. It definitely didn't make me want to rush out and buy it. Whereas all the gameplay I've seen made me excited to like play it at some point.
Yeah.
Whereas this kind of like said,
it's just brought it down the list.
Yeah, definitely.
Is this console exclusive to Sony?
No.
Is the demo on PlayStation only?
I don't know. I played on PlayStation.
I'm pretty certain it's at least on Steam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Silent Hill Townfall got a new trailer.
Looked great.
Does look good.
Yeah, first person. It looks very much like you're not trying to fight people.
Yeah, you're trying to avoid them.
You got to run.
Yeah.
Survival horror.
Yeah. Definitely. If you're noticing a pattern, yes, there is a pattern. September 24th. That's coming out.
It's going to be one packed week.
Yeah. I to be honest, I think as we get through it, it's kind of a month.
Yeah, start from the first, You got a game every day.
I'm literally
like an advent calendar of games.
Yeah. Going through this list from the end of August till like I suppose GTA comes out. It's packed with games. So rip our wallets, I suppose. Ace Combat 8. Wings. Yay. Is it called Wings of Joe? Help me out here. Wings of.
I'm lost. I forgot.
Fate. It's THEVE.
Thieves.
Thieve. Is it just Thieves?
It's just Thieve. It's not Thieves.
Yeah, it's just Thieve. This looked like an Ace Combat game. This is kind of like, we were talking
This
before.
Ace Combat looked like an Ace Combat game.
But a Dynasty Warriors looks like a Dynasty Warriors game, Joe. This is the same thing to me.
I will say that it looks like it's got way more story than I was expecting.
I think.
Oh no, Ace Combat isn't renowned for having story.
Okay, well, to be fair, you're the Ace Combat guy here, so
anime with planes.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. To be fair.
I think from all I'm saying is like from the outside perspective, it's not. I know it's not for me. It just kind of looked like it's doing what it's doing, and it's great for them.
Yeah, the wacky bits usually in the story. The planes are normal, but the story's wild.
Nice. Well, October 2nd for your Ace Combat fans. It's Stuntman Hollywood.
This
looks really good.
Yeah,
I like the look of this. I mean, at first I was like, another racing game?
Yeah, but then I was like, that looks like the Need for Speed game.
Yeah.
The Need for Speed, not Need for Speed, Fast and Furious car.
Yeah, and then it brought the DeLorean.
Yeah, and then there was not Mad Max, Death Race.
Yeah,
cars, and then there was the DeLorean, and there was some others as well.
I think I've actually played one Stuntman game.
No, and when it did the title drop, I was like, I'm sure I've seen.
Yeah,
there used to be loads of them.
Yeah, I've definitely played like the start of one of the games, and you're basically just doing stunts for movies. Aren't you?
I really like that Saber is bringing back all these old franchises.
Yes.
It's like just really cool.
Yeah.
I want to know how much legs it's going to have. Is it going to be a full price game? Is it just going to be a few stunts from a few movies? I don't know how.
I doubt it's full price game, but
I think it'd be £50.
Maybe. Yeah.
We'll see.
Next one looks horrific. It is
a good way.
For Ben and Brad, I think it'll be in a very good way. Ill.
Can't wait.
Genuinely watching this,
Is this the one with the clones?
Yes,
in that weird building, that facility.
Just watch this trailer. Watch the trailer for this one.
I'm good, mate.
When I say
it's getting better, isn't it, every time?
Yeah, but gore in games usually doesn't. Like I'm quite squeamish in films and stuff. I'd say I'm quite squeamish, but in games it doesn't really bother me. But this, I was like, this is disgusting.
This
made
me feel a little
genuinely disgusting.
Made you feel ill.
It did.
Definitely. All I've written down, and apologies because we don't usually swear on the podcast, but all I've written down for this is just fuck me.
No.
Do not pick this for the backlog.
Yeah.
Ben, looking at you.
The thing is, I don't know if it looks scary in that way. Because it looks like an action game. It doesn't look like a survival horror game. This is what I don't know.
We've had this all the way through, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're just not sure
what it is.
what
kind of game it is. Yeah.
Just because it's like gruesome doesn't mean it's necessarily.
Isn't it like procedurally generated as well? Like the routes you can go down.
No, it's just a story game. So this is what we were unsure from the first few trailers, but it looks like there's a story.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So it'd be interesting, but it looks. I mean, the character designs look incredible, like really good.
I was thinking it was going to be more like an Outlast type game.
Yeah, I get that.
You're trying to escape somewhere.
Yeah, I think there'll be elements.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. There'll probably be bits where you don't have guns, and you're trying to get out. But it looks, you've got guns and you're shooting.
Well, you'll have guns, they don't really do much.
Yeah. Well, they don't do much to that massive whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nasty. I genuinely think you should watch the trailer though, Joe, just to see.
I know, I'd like to have some sleep. I didn't get much weekend.
But again, it's not that sort of horror.
I don't know.
It would be in my dreams.
Okay, maybe.
Control Resonant was up next in the showcase. So we've seen a lot of this already. It was just a small another trailer, but I think this was the release date. Well, they announced the release date.
Okay, yeah, because we knew it was this year, but we didn't know when.
Yeah, so say it with me. September 24th.
Yeah. Looks great. There's been loads of hands-on this. Loads of people saying it plays really well. So that's the main thing. Like, how does it play?
Yeah.
Seems to be really good.
I'm very much looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
So that one got a little trailer at Summer Games Fest too.
Yeah, so we won't cover it there.
2 separate trailers.
Yeah.
Weird, but cool. For the marathon fans, Season 2 Nightfall's coming.
It looked cool. It looked
very soon.
Horror-y.
Yeah, nighttime.
Yeah.
I don't know if
everything's scarier.
I don't think there's a night mode in it yet. Or this will bring a night mode.
How do they do these sort of like seasons when it's just is it a 5v5 game? Like, is there like free roam areas, or is it like
it's an
extraction shooter?
Yeah, I think you can only have 3 in your team.
Yeah, so it's like 5 teams of 3.
Are the maps like quite big though? Are they like Ark Raiders? Like
they're definitely not as big as Ark.
We only played the one, but I don't think they are as big. No. The one we played isn't. I don't think the others are much bigger. But they're a big map, but they're not like a massive map. If that makes sense.
And there's stuff going on in them all the time, isn't there?
Probably like a battlefield map, if you imagine that. Well, it's big, but you can run across the whole thing in reasonable time.
Yeah. We're coming up to the last 2, and this one was a bit of a surprise. Until Dawn 2.
Yeah. So when we were watching it, so me and Jake were watching this, like talking to each other. And my partner Lucy was sat next to me, just on her phone, but glancing up every now and then. And it came up, Fire Sprite. Now, Fire Sprite did the Call of the Mountain VR game, the Horizon one.
Oh, I was wondering what they did. Yeah.
And then it started showing this trailer. I thought, what's this? It's clearly not a VR game. And there was loads of people's faces. You could see it was Draker Montgomery, is he called? I think he's called that, from Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
There's the guy from
Baldur's Gate, Neil
Newbomb.
Yeah.
And there's a few other people. So I was like, okay, the star-studded cast. And Lucy went, it's Until Dawn 2. I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's Fire Sprite. Fire Sprite.
You know nothing.
Yeah.
When you said she was just looking at her phone, do you think she was actually Googling it?
Well, this was live, so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And then, I give it to it. It looked like Until Dawn. But
I never thought they would make. I assumed Until Dawn 2 was The Quarry?
Yeah, and all the other ones. Yeah. Supermassive have made since.
Yeah.
But anyway, title dropped, Until Dawn 2.
Yeah.
So she was right. It is. But so this one's set on like.
That's the one they made a film out of, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They did technically. This one's set on like a tropical island. Bunch of like Ghostbuster social media people.
Fake ghosts.
But they're getting killed by Bigfoot.
And they start getting murdered, obviously, one by one. But yeah, look more Until Dawn.
Not usually my sort of games. But
no,
same.
I think Until Dawn was really good. This could be really good. My only concern is, and I don't want to sound too harsh, but for a game that is just purely like cinematics, it wasn't the nicest looking set of cinematics.
I agree. Yeah.
Do they not have some sort of like gameplay, like walking around and stuff?
Yeah, but in between the cinematics, but like a lot of it is cinematics, and everything we saw was cinematic. So it's usually you kind of expect like a CG trailer, where they look great, but like that's the whole game.
Yeah.
It kind of looked more like an in-game trailer, in-game cutscene for like a normal game, which I suppose it is, but I don't know.
You'd think you would go a bit harder on that because it's not gameplay focused so much. Yeah. But
I thought they were full motion video, like when it's the cutscenes. Is it not?
No.
Is it CG?
CG.
Yeah, it's in-game. Right. In-game cutscenes.
I thought they like fully filmed a lot, and I thought that's why it was a bit odd they made a movie. I didn't realise it was CG.
No, it is all CG, yeah.
Like, to me, Until Dawn looks better than Until Dawn 2.
It probably doesn't.
It probably doesn't. It probably doesn't.
But
you probably played the remaster.
I didn't play either, to be fair. But yeah. And then finally, it ended on something big.
Yeah.
Again, long rumoured.
Yeah.
God of War, Lao Fei.
Yeah.
Is Lao Fei her full name?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was another thing.
Don't know if she's got a last name.
I think it's Kratos' wife.
Yes.
So Kratos' wife.
His dead wife.
Yeah. I think it might just be one of her other names or just a full name. I'm not too sure. But she is part of Norse mythology.
Yes.
We were talking about it the other day, weren't we? She is Loki's mum.
In Norse mythology, yeah.
Well, in this as well.
Yes. Yeah.
She's an ice giant.
In Norse, yeah. But looks great. So it starts off, what I found really interesting, so all the leaks and rumours were that it was going to be a prequel.
Yep.
Showing her like in a heyday, if you will, because there's a lot of talk, like Kratos talks to Atreus a lot about his mum being
like a strong warrior and good huntress.
So I was expecting to see a lot of that.
You see a lot more of it, like hinted. Well, I say hinted. It's right in your face in Ragnarok.
Flashbacks, yeah.
Like you see you go to one of the areas and there's loads of people there talking about a great battle with somebody else using your axe. And it turns out it was Faye and Thor fighting.
And they fought so hard. Basically, they both had to give up.
Yeah.
But the axe froze like
the
lightning.
Yeah.
It looked sick. Anyway, so that was the expectation. It was going to be a prequel. But it turns out it's not. It's actually set alongside 2018, maybe beyond. We don't obviously know.
I think they've come out and said it is to Ragnarok as well.
Okay.
So it's like a long 2018 and Ragnarok.
Yeah. So it starts off, and the trailer starts off right at the beginning of the game, the bit that you've played, Joe, where you chop down the tree and you obviously you're burning her body, and as her ashes sort of like float up to the sky, it follows the ashes upwards, and then she awakens in this area. We now know is called the Everywhen, essentially a place where gods go when they die.
I think it's really cool too because it does that whole cutscene, then it pans over her face asleep in this new area, and then it just comes up saying press X to start.
Yeah, it's
like
really nice.
So we're basically got like a 20 minutes of the start of the game.
Yeah, so from that moment, we got like 20 minutes uninterrupted start of the game, and she's trying to figure out where she is. And I mean, I'm not going to talk about the whole thing here, but I'd recommend anyone who's even marginally interested to have a look. But it goes through this sort of opening sequence, and it looked great.
It did.
It looks like it does still look like God of War 2018. You can tell how it's going to play.
Yeah,
but it looks faster. It looks more.
It's definitely faster. You can jump,
double jump.
You can double jump.
I do enjoy a good crossover. So there are scenes I've seen that are a good crossover from things that already existed. Apparently.
Yeah, so it's going to be nice to see how it influences and interacts with the 2018 and Ragnarok games. But then because this is the Everywhen, it's also going to have loads of gods in it from other.
Yeah, so we've seen the Egyptian and...
Yeah, so we've seen Sekhmet, the Egyptian, like, Lady of War is what she's often referred to.
Yeah.
And
Lady of War.
Begsti, I think it's called.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. He's the Mongolian...
God of War as well.
I don't think he's the God of War, but he's like... the something of war. Like,
okay.
Yeah. The deity of war or something like that. And the designs look sick.
Yeah, definitely.
And they look like the antagonists.
Yeah, it just looks like a place where there's going to be loads of different mythologies in one place. And I think that's really cool. That's where the series is going.
I'd be so annoyed if I got to the afterlife and I still had to fight.
I know. A lot of people are
I'm dead. This is going to be heaven. It's like, no.
It's going to be part of the world to sort of see why she's ended up there because she doesn't believe she should.
So this isn't like the final afterlife. It's not like Valhalla.
No,
where she could have gone.
I think it is just for the gods usually,
and she's not a god, so I don't think she expected to go. We don't know, basically.
Yeah, we're not too sure yet.
But it looks great. The only thing that I'm personally a bit concerned about, and some of the internet is the cube.
So you mean the full motion captured man with a wireframe around him?
So it's the guy from The Boys.
So you're introduced to Quaid, who plays this gelatinous cosmic cube with a sword in it.
Yeah.
Now,
and the ribbon on the sword is called Rue.
Yeah.
She can talk as well,
and he's called Frank.
But it's not spelled Frank.
Yeah.
FRANQ.
It's like PHRAQUE or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it just kind of came across as a bit Marvel, maybe even Forspoken dialogue and humor. I don't know.
No.
We'll see.
I think it's funny that he is motion captured as a cube.
There's no need.
Well,
there is no need.
I think he won't always be a cube.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. He's been cursed to be a cube by one of the other gods.
Or maybe he is just a cube because he is wearing a massive cube thing in the motion capture.
Yeah.
So
it'd be interesting.
I mean, it'll stop saying cube.
I want to know.
No longer a word.
Because obviously there's a sword in the 3-dimensional object. You said not to say the word.
That was good. Thank you, bro. I was impressed.
There's a lot of rumors online. Is it like Excalibur?
That'd be cool.
And the polygon is the stone.
Possibly. I just love how it's like
King Arthur struggled to pull a sword out of a gelatinous stone.
Well, maybe he doesn't present as a gelatinous cuboid.
I feel like we had there you go. We had a lot of questions after Ragnarok.
Yeah.
But it was like a nice end to the Norse
mythology
part of the storytelling. it's nice now, literally a 20-minute trailer, and everybody online's like, oh my God, what does this mean? What does this mean? Where's it going?
It's good to be excited again. And I think the probably plan was to go to Egypt, then go to here, and then go to here, and then go to here, go to wherever eventually. But it would take so long. If you remember, the Norse trilogy the Norse games was supposed to be a trilogy.
Yeah.
And Cory Barlog said he didn't want it. Well, Cory Barlog said he didn't want to take 15 years to release one trilogy because of how long it takes.
Yeah.
So he probably applied the same logic to, we can't get to all these other places. Let's bring them all in.
Yeah.
It's like a multiverse.
Well, there's a lot of questions at the end of Ragnarok with the mask and the other realm.
Yeah. So I think this is the other realm.
Same. Well, we'll see.
It just says coming soon. The fact that they've shown so much gameplay, I think it's coming like early next year.
I will probably say September 2027.
Maybe.
The more I thought about it, I think it'll be.
You definitely want to give Wolverine space. I think it's going to be like April next year.
I hope
there's another game you want to give a lot of space to as well.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's November this year. Hopefully.
Yeah, exactly.
And probably Fable, to be fair, because it's a similar type of game, isn't it?
I mean, I hope it's April.
Yeah.
I see. If it's going to be any time, to me, it's between April and October next year.
Yeah.
Which is quite a big chunk of time, to be honest.
Q2,
it's most months.
That's Cube, not Cube.
Well, that was the state of play, and watching it, I thought the middle bit was quite boring.
Yeah,
but going over that list now, that's quite some games.
There's more to be excited about.
I think the bookends were obviously excellent. I love those. Everything in the middle, even though a lot of it we'd seen before, we were getting release dates.
Yeah,
well, that was what was exciting. So we didn't feel it in the moment because we were like, "Oh, I've seen this before." But it's to getting the release dates, which was the big announcements, weren't it?
Definitely. Yeah. I think I just wanted one more surprise, but their surprise was Until Dawn 2, I suppose.
Yeah, it was. So just obviously wasn't for you, which is
you'll always want more. Jake.
Always. And trust me, I got more.
Remember this feeling that you've got now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because that applied to a couple of other people.
I don't know. No, but honestly, looking back at it, it was really good. And I got the start and the end was fantastic for me. So, and I imagine a lot of
that's what you have to nail.
Yeah. So, shall we move on? In fact, before we move on to Summer Games Fest, I'm going to tell you guys about our socials.
Yes. Tell us guys or everyone listening.
Everyone listening. So, if you're liking the content, obviously, subscribe, all that jazz. But we also have all the socials. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I think Fred's.
Blue Sky.
And we're on YouTube now, so you can listen to us on YouTube if you want to. We do Retro Wednesdays with Ben. It's not always retro, but most of the time it's retro. Well, it's most of the time Resident Evil at the minute.
Resident Evil, yeah.
And then,
and if you missed the stream, you can go back and watch it because it's fully recorded. All 4 hours of us.
It only got delisted once.
And
we did well.
So we actually streamed Summer Games Fest in its entirety and played Smash Bros. And Mario Kart for a good 4 hours.
It was great.
I think we're a little tired at the end.
I think some of the best moments I've ever had in Smash were on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, there was some world firsts.
Yeah,
me definitely.
Too. Yeah,
and Ben won a round
game. Yeah,
so
Like the way we say it, like it's just unbelievable. Like it's not a real thing.
Well, we didn't even let you win. That's the incredible thing.
So we're always having a fun time. The biggest place to find us though is the Discord, and we're always chatting in there. We've had loads of chat at the minute about all the Summer Games Fest stuff and what everyone's excited about. So come join in.
Yeah.
Without further ado, let's do the Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
So, just let my throat rest after all that massive list of games. I've got an even bigger list of games to come.
It's about twice as long, isn't it? Even more so.
Definitely. So, started off with a big one.
Yeah, it was strong.
Specifically for Ben, I think. Considering he streamed Code Veronica literally days before Summer Games Fest. He manifested Resident Evil Veronica remake.
So not Code Veronica.
Not Code.
Nobody saw this coming.
Yeah.
We were trying to get
highly rumored
so long about what it was before. Is it Bioshock? It's Art Deco. It looks like Bioshock.
Yeah. It was another highly rumored thing. I mean, what I found interesting was the first-person perspective. Now, I have seen people online remind me that the beginning of Resident Evil 3 remake was first-person. I don't know.
I see.
Was it?
That. Yeah, only literally the beginning in Jill's apartment.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I've done that recently as well. It dawned on me. Yeah, it is, yeah.
So people said maybe this is going to be the same, and then they'll go into third person. But I'm hoping for like a bit of both.
9.
Yeah,
I'm hoping they go.
Me too.
You can choose because that has become a thing in the last game.
You know what else did that? Deliver Us the Moon. Started in first person and became third person.
That just shows randomly when they change.
Yeah, it did, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it looked cool. I mean, did they have an announcement? Release date, was it 27?
I don't recall, actually.
I don't recall, actually.
Typically with Resident Evils, it's never like a long wait. It's usually like
a year most.
We've done most of the work.
I don't think it's this year. I think it is next year.
Yeah, because Requiem wasn't.
It definitely is next year.
To rumor, was it?
What's that, sorry, Joe?
Requiem wasn't long between rumor and release.
Requiem was Summer Games Fest announced and then released in February.
Yeah.
So that's what I think.
I think it's just early 2027.
There you go.
So February again.
Most likely. They do like Feb.
They do.
So
what next?
Then we got a weird Cuphead announcement. So a little puppet.
Yeah. I love the live action puppets.
Jeff loves his puppets. No Muppets at this show.
Well, it's usually Game
true.
of the Year award thing. Game of the Year award, I think.
That is one of the awards.
So they basically came out and said, we are working on Cuphead 2.
Yep.
But in the meantime, enjoy this. And it was Mighty Cuphead Adventure. Now, the Cuphead fans are probably going to hate me. It does look like Cuphead to me on a Game Boy.
It looks like Cuphead, but in a different art
style. It's like a 4-player co-op, like side scroller.
Sorry, I'm with you there, Jake.
I thought
Cuphead's a platformer.
I thought Cuphead was it's not just a platformer. It's
you shoot.
Yeah,
it's a bullet hell.
Yeah,
this one doesn't look like one.
It definitely is a bullet hell Cuphead, isn't it?
I wouldn't say
it's like a really hard. It's quite a hard game, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
You die in one hit.
You die in one hit?
On Cuphead, you do, don't you?
I haven't played it. Anyway, cool. Yeah. So they bring out this new one. It looks like very Game Boy-esque.
Yeah.
I think you're right there, Joe. It's 4 players.
Yeah.
So, whole new adventure.
Cool.
To whet the appetite before the second one.
If anyone's watching, tell me, do you put straws in your mugs? Because I just think it's strange.
I agree with you there, Joe.
Depends what you're drinking, I suppose. In a mug, though.
I think it's
don't put cold drinks in a mug.
It's a bit more strange that he's like personified. He's got a face. Like, would you drink from him?
Somebody else.
I've got a set of bowls downstairs that have faces and
but
noses.
They're not actually animated. They don't.
Well, when I face them the other way, they might.
What if the straw's just his hair?
Yeah.
One strand.
This is sounding like a straw man argument to me.
Anyway, speaking of second games, we got a trailer for Alien Isolation 2.
I'm excited about this.
Believe it or not, I didn't play much of the first one.
I didn't play it at all.
It was opportunity more than anything. I just never had the opportunity to do it.
I played it until I got stuck.
Like literally in the vents, or
no, there was. I think the AI cycle was stuck between its 2 AI modes, so it kept coming into the room and leaving the room, so I couldn't ever leave the room. So it would just kill me straight away, and I didn't have a previous save to revert back to, so I just had to start the game again, and I couldn't make it to the end.
A lot of friends have really raved about this.
Yeah, it's supposed to be great.
But I've just never got there. So if that's coming, I might just do it. You never know.
Yeah.
I'm going to wonder if there's more than one, because if it's set on a planet, it might be
and it looked
the
more
planet where the
open
engineers have been. Yeah.
Well, you get the it's not a mech suit, is it? It's like a loader suit.
The loader.
Yeah.
I hope so.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I hope so.
Fight
it
at the end. You just get all that pent-up rage.
That is the only reason.
I think they'll put it in there, and you'll go to get in it, and then he chucks you out of it straight away. Takes your power away from you.
Tease you.
Yeah.
Next up, we got a game called Gen Atlas.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, because I'm completely blanking. There's so many games. So many games been announced.
Gen Atlas is the one by the guy who did
It's Project Robot.
Shadow of the Colossus.
That's it. Yes.
And I was whelmed
Yeah,
I think this definitely looks like a journey.
Yeah, definitely, I think so. Yeah,
I've seen a lot of people like really buzzing for it, but I think they're buzzing because of the guy who's behind it. But I don't think it trailered very well. And the reason for that, I think it was at about 15 frames a second, for one. It was really choppy. And then there was that really short shooting segment that looked like it was from like, I don't know, I don't want to say like PS2, but it didn't look very good.
I think that's maybe a little
a bit harsh. But I don't think
it wasn't a stereotypical gun, though, was it? It looked like a lightning gun or something.
Yeah.
I've seen a few comments online now, people saying he's kind of getting like worse with each game.
Because The Last Guardian wasn't great.
Yeah.
I mean, it has its fans.
It does. And I hope it is good. I really do.
I'm hoping it's good. I'm interested by it because it basically, to me, I've only ever played Shadow of the Colossus out of his games. And it kind of looks like mech Shadow of the Colossus with a bit more action.
Yeah.
So the concept, to me, sounds really good. Just interested to see more. Hopefully it looks better.
Yeah.
You can't say he doesn't try new things.
Definitely.
Every game has been very different.
True.
Yeah. I mean, there's that whole like bit where the robots are fighting each other and it just looked like a
Rock'em Sock'em.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does look cool.
Fair. That bit looked cool.
Yeah. Blood Message was next.
Yes. So Blood Message had I sent it to you guys, a 20-minute gameplay trailer.
Which I haven't watched.
So Blood Message, it's set during the Tang Dynasty, which was a real thing. And from what I've gathered online, essentially, the Tang Dynasty was awful. They killed a lot of people and just like enslaved everyone.
This is the game I thought was a Dynasty Warriors, isn't it?
Yeah.
For Honor.
And essentially, there was one really small island or something like that overthrew the rule of the Tang Dynasty in their sort of locality, and they had no way of getting the message across to like let everyone know that they'd sort of been liberated. So they sent like 10 groups of messengers out or something like that, and only one succeeded. And I think you play as that group or something.
Yeah.
But there was a like 15-20 minute gameplay presentation, as I say, after SGF. It looks amazing.
Okay,
it does look good. Yeah,
it looks really good. So it's like a cinematic. It looks like imagine. I don't want to just throw this around, but like a Naughty Dog sort of like animation led sort of like combat game, but sword fighting. Really honest, like super cinematic. Like you dodges and you like look so visceral, and you'll dodge. Maybe you dodge too close to a wall, but you'll like bounce into it, and you'll sort of like fall down, and you'll parry someone, but he'll knock you down, and you're like. It just looks really interactive. Now, is all that gameplay? Or do we have another Hellblade 2 situation?
Is it quick time events?
This is the thing, and it's so hard to tell because there's no like HUD in the trailer that you watched, so it's hard to see what he's actually inputting. And if he is inputting all this is why I say Naughty Dog, because Naughty Dog doesn't look like a game you control, but you do.
Yeah.
So if this is more like that, I'd be very impressed. But it looks great. The animation quality looks incredible. The cinematics look great.
Nice.
I'm really, really excited for this one. Honestly, that 20-minute gameplay trailer.
Do you know what?
Really sold.
I'm going to have to watch it because I wasn't really sold. It wasn't really on my radar, let's say. Yeah. After seeing everything else. But you've intrigued me.
The only problem is all these stealth kills he does with a hammer, but he like slits the throat.
With a hammer?
It's got like a spiky end.
I was just going to say, is it like the other end?
But it just looks a bit wrong. But
did it say what this is going to come out on?
No. But I think consoles. It's all console, I think. And PC. It honestly looked great. Yeah, really excited for that one.
Nice one. Stranger Than Heaven got a new trailer.
Snoop Dogg edition.
It's very strange.
And it was... And to be honest, I was just like, this is a Stranger Than Heaven trailer. And then it ended.
Well, I feel like
it ended with a 2-pack.
So I think,
and it just said 2-pack on the screen, and everyone.
We all went,
what? What? I'm pretty sure we already knew Snoop Dogg was going to be in it. I'm sure I'd read that.
Okay, yeah.
That didn't come as that much of a surprise, what the 2-pack thing was. So Snoop Dogg is getting into games, like. In some
He's a games company, doesn't he?
He does, like hip hop games or something like that, and he's trying to like influence or like inject hip hop into games and stuff. But I don't know. I think he works with the 2-pack estate, and they've agreed to put him in.
Yeah.
Don't know whether this is a game that he belongs in.
But isn't it like 1800s China?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Very strange.
Of all the games.
Okay.
Of all the games.
Yeah, not like, what's it called? The hip-hop fighting one.
Def Jam.
Def Jam. Yeah.
I mean, I'll give it this. Everyone remembers it now.
They do.
And everyone was shocked by it. You could even hear people in the audience.
I do wonder if it'll be a core part of the game or if it'll be like an add-on you can buy or a...
I think he'll just be in a small part of it.
Yeah. Maybe like a side quest even.
He'll be a quest giver.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just what he wanted.
Yeah. That's actually coming out in January 15th. Yeah. They gave a release date, so...
I mean, I'm still excited for this game. It's not going to be like a massive part of it, and it does look cool like the rest of the game.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, definitely. It's the...
RGG.
Yeah. Yakuza guys.
Yeah.
This one made us laugh while we were watching it because of the way Joe said it. It's actually... Hakes. I love how you knew what it was.
Hakes.
Because it's pronounced Hex, and we were all like, how is it actually pronounced?
It's H-A-E-X.
Yeah. Hakes.
IKEA Furniture, the game.
I can't even tell you what the game's about.
It was like a first-person...
cubes.
More cubes.
Say the word. It's like a first-person...
It's not about hexes.
Co-op game. They all had these like cubes.
Yeah.
Survival, maybe.
It looks like you're going into alien architecture and solving some sort of puzzles.
Yeah.
They're like kind of hostile. Like part of the trailer, there was buildings being built around one of the characters to like trap him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's definitely multiplayer as well.
Quite cool.
It actually looked like some of the stuff we've seen in Control Resonant, where he's like running along towers and stuff in like abstract ways.
But in like first person.
Yeah, in first person, yeah.
Do you remember who it was made by?
I don't.
Is it not the guys who make Little Nightmares?
Oh yeah, didn't we say there's like two really strange games that you would put together and they made this one?
Oh.
Let me have a...
I'm sure like the announcer lady was like, from the makers of this and this, and we're like, both of those were made by this guy or these people?
Oh. I don't know.
I will go on to the next game and keep Googling that because Mortal Shell 2 got a new trailer with an open beta that is out now.
Do you know someone who's played Mortal Shell 2?
You?
Me, this guy.
Oh my God, you've been playing all the demos.
I've been journalism.
It's because he's got Steam.
So I downloaded the Mortal
Shell
2 on my ROG Ally, and it ran surprisingly well. It was a bit choppy; it needs some work on it, but like I basically got through most of the demo. It's sick. It's so good. Like genuinely, I was really surprised. I played Mortal Shell 1.
That was dull as hell.
Super dull, super slow. Just did not feel great. This one, the biggest improvement in a sequel I think I've ever seen. Like genuinely,
high praise.
That's really good.
Could you be the bard?
I didn't get the bard, but you can in the beta. But I didn't get that far. So it's the same sort of concept. You get in shells.
Yeah,
and the shells. They used to be like a loadout, but I don't really think they are a loadout now. They're basically just your skin and your special ability.
Okay.
So the one you start off with has like a ground stomp and it turns everyone to stone, like around you.
Yeah, that was in the first game.
Was it?
Yeah.
But that's cool. The second one you get, who's the guy I see everyone with the loot, and he's like shredding the loot. So,
that's cool.
He's like a... stealth guy, and he can go like his dash is more like a smoky dash, and he can go
like a bloodhound step,
kind of, and he can go invisible and stuff. That's really cool. But the combat just feels really fluid, like a Elden Ring, like a FromSoft game, but chunkier, and you actually like lop off limbs and stuff.
Yeah, you got like guns as well, haven't you?
And then you get the shotgun, which feels great.
That's good.
That did look really good in the trailer.
Yeah. And they like ragdoll and stuff when you're
Ben's eyes were so wide at that point.
He's like, oh, I'm in.
It's really awesome, and the parry window is like nice. It's not like too strict because it didn't feel too hard. Like it felt like it was a challenging Souls game in the way that Souls games are hard, but it didn't feel too hard, if that makes sense. Honestly, really enjoyed my time with them. I played it for like an hour and a half, maybe.
Oh wow! Nice.
And I had more to do. I just ran out of battery on my ROG.
That's fair enough.
I have time to go back to it. But
when you're playing a demo or a beta, I suppose, for that long, you know it must be good.
Yeah, definitely.
It sounds like then taken a lot of the criticisms from the first one.
Yeah,
and
100%. Because even things like you start off with normal parry, which I don't think you could do in the first game. I can't remember.
No, you had this weird thing where you turn to stone.
So you start off with the normal parry. It's on your LB, and then you unlock. It's called a seal, I think, and you can change your seals. So your normal seal is your normal parry, but you can change it to that stone thing instead.
Yeah.
So then you don't have normal parry, you have the stone thing. So what that does, it's on a recharge, and you turn to stone, but you can do it like mid-attack. So you know, like normally in Souls games, you have to like wait for your attack to end parry.
Yeah.
This stone thing you can do mid-attack, and once you let go, you carry on your attack, which feels really cool.
Oh, so you can like half attack, press the stone to pause yourself.
Yeah.
And then it'll carry on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what all the Elden Ring bosses were doing.
Yeah.
Pause their attacks mid-animation.
Yeah.
But like if someone's about to attack you while you're mid-attack, you can go into stone. It won't parry. You'll absorb the attack, and then you can.
You take any damage at all?
I don't think so.
I think in the first really one you could release it as they hit you, and it did like an explosion parry.
Oh, maybe you can do that. I didn't know that.
Okay.
But those were the only two I got. But I'm sure there'll be more later. I don't know whether they'll all be parry focused. But that felt really cool. And then you've got your secondary weapon, which is your shotgun. You probably get others.
Yeah.
Does that work like the gun parry from Bloodborne?
No.
No.
You just hold L trigger and then shoot.
Oh, okay.
They say the shotgun's a secondary weapon. It's not just a sawn off or anything, is it? Is it a small, like, does it feel secondary?
It looks like a
four-barreled gun. No, it feels meaty.
Gun.
It feels meaty. It'll kill, like, low-level enemies in one shot. It won't kill, like, big enemies in one shot, just do damage. But you do get bullets back, I think, by doing melee attacks, charges your shotgun.
I was just going to say
that.
Yeah. And charges your ability as well. So your ability might be like 3 pips.
Mm-hmm.
Your shotgun might be 1 pip per one shot per pip or something like that. I can't quite remember. The other weapons will be different.
Cool. Yeah.
But we know the shotgun has a ability to shoot in the sky and rain down fire as well, which I think
like a mortar, yeah.
Sick. So there's loads of stuff. It just felt honestly really cool. Like genuinely, if anyone can just play the demo, I don't know if you guys.
I think it's Steam only, isn't it?
It is Steam only, yeah. But this shot up my list. Whereas Onimusha went down after the demo.
Yeah.
It's shot up.
That's really good. Again, another one wasn't. It was on my radar a little bit, but now it's gone.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to this more than the. Oh, what is it? Lords of the Fallen 2?
Yeah. Which was also shown.
It was.
Let's do that one now.
Might as well find it on my list.
Because that was another one that's another Souls-like. This was Lords of the Fallen 2 is not the second game, it's the third game, but it's
because the other one was like 2.0.
Yeah. And that one, again, looks like it's improved a lot from the last one, because we played the last one.
We did.
It was okay, but there was a lot of room for improvement.
There was a lot of problems.
And this looks like it's sorted all that, but is it going to be enough? I don't know, because Mortal Shell is
really
good.
Does it have a shotgun?
No. It looks more. Lords of the Fallen looks like it's more going down the what is it, Kazan? First Pacific Kazan route, which was still Souls-like, but more like loads of attacks, sort of like more
combos
flashy,
and aggression
combos
and
stuff. Whereas Mortal Shell looks like it's going down the slower. You're a chunky, meaty, bang.
Makes sense.
Sort of guy. So
yeah.
They're both a bit different.
I love your journalistic language there, Brad.
Bang bangs, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bang bang Kazan.
Yeah. They look very similar.
So I'm assuming Lord of the Fallen's going to release with like a co-op, like we did.
So yeah.
Do you think Mortal Shell 2 will?
I don't think so. I think it's strictly single player.
Like Lies of P.
Yeah.
Fair news.
But
cool.
I'm hoping it sticks to landing. So far, I'm impressed.
Nice one.
Lord of the Fallen, I don't know. I've not played it.
Hopefully I think they need to bring people back with a demo for that.
Yeah.
Like Mortal Shell.
Yeah.
Because I think that has gone down.
Just overall with this SGF, I'm pleased with how many demos there have been.
Yeah.
Rather than just announcements and then you don't hear anything.
From the general chatter I've seen online is people are impressed by the Mortal Shell demo as well. Also, watch the fast travel animation because it's sick.
Okay.
Do you fire yourself out your own shotgun?
Not far off. You walk into this like cannon thing, and you sort of like your skin all peels off. You turn into like a skeleton, and you like set on fire, and then you just blast into the sky into this like pile of like sparks and ash, and just fly through the sky and crash land.
That's pretty cool.
Why?
Right, it's got a wireless as well.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Moving on from Souls-likes, we got Sand Raiders of Sophie. I imagine that Sophie is the desert that they're in.
Yeah.
And not just... Raiders.
This is the mech combat thing, isn't it? Where you build your own mechs out.
Yeah, they're kind of like big
platforms.
Platform mechs.
With legs.
What was the Immortal Machines, was it?
Yes, I know the one you mean. It looked a bit like
the film?
That.
Yeah.
Immortal Engines.
Yeah. Immortal Engines, there you go.
Yeah.
That does look similar thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That and an old game like Chrome Hounds on 360, if anyone remembers that.
Were you like a first person moving around the big ships?
It looks like it.
I think so.
Almost like a Sea
you
of
could take
Thieves.
control of it too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very much like a Sea of Thieves sort of thing.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Speaking of Sea of Thieves, but not Sea of Thieves, Black Flag Remake got a new trailer.
Yeah.
Looks good. We already know. It was good.
They did it, but it looked cool.
What we did get this got announced, but I don't think we've had a trailer for it. The Last Ronin.
Yes.
So
the music in it, so good.
This was re-announced because I think it was a different team working on it previously.
Oh, I see.
But now it's Ninja Theory.
Yes.
It's going to be good.
So this is the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin, where you play as one of the Mutant Ninja Turtles. Can't remember which one.
It's I know which one it is, but I don't know.
It's either Donatello or Raphael.
It's none of those.
Like Michelangelo.
Surely not.
Oh, I was gonna keep it a secret, but it's Michelangelo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course, the best one gets to survive.
All the others,
That's good.
All the others are dead, and you go in this. Yeah,
I think it's kind of. I think they did it more so because he's like the fun one.
He gets sick of being a party dude.
He's the one who survives.
Make him serious.
So they've made him very serious, and he has all the weapons.
Yeah, it sounds like a really cool concept. I hope it's gritty and dark and.
Yeah, the comic book, which I want to get actually, I need to get it and read it. It's really good apparently. Yeah. So
cool,
very cool.
Looking
concept.
forward to that. Yeah.
I hope he says it's cowabunga time, and then he goes and cowabungas all over everybody.
I hope he just says it.
That's a different show.
I want some Radiohead music at the end. It's really sad, and he just goes, "Cowabunga, dudes."
No, I think it starts off and it pans up really dark and goes, "It's no longer cowabunga time."
Oh my god!
And then it goes off.
The cheese falls off his pizza.
No. Or he's just crying as he's chopping people's heads off, going, "Cowabunga!"
One of those four.
No.
Yes, that's what we're going with.
Cowabunga.
Oh no, I'm out. To do that, I'm out. It's too far. Our boy Mikey would never swear.
But he's broken. All his brothers are dead.
He's joking. So this one I thought would be for Joe, but while we're watching it, he wasn't very impressed. Gundam Rogue Orbit.
It had a lot to say.
It didn't look like there's a lot of discourse in the Gundam subreddit about this game, and they go, well, it doesn't look like Gundam. But then whenever you look at the last few Gundam shows, they haven't looked traditionally like Gundam. Okay. But it's lacking some sort of feel, and I don't know what it is. I think because normally Gundam games, they make you feel like you're a massive robot. This doesn't look like you're a massive robot. It looks like you're a human wearing a suit.
Yeah,
I know they're not, but it's just the way it's animated. It's got no weight to it.
And the monsters are bigger than them.
Yeah, there's monsters. That's the other thing. And none of the other Gundams, there's monsters.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. There's always humans versus humans in suits, but this isn't the case. I think I might still buy it and play it because it looks like an all right game, but it didn't look polished on the gameplay bits that we saw.
I agree. Yeah. A bit more of a casual one. A friend slop, you could say. An extremely hard game.
Oh, is this the ones with the
game.
Yes.
ducks?
So yeah, you're basically two ducks. I think you're a couple, and you're raising your egg, and you have to carry this egg around an obstacle course, essentially.
Without it falling out the nest.
Yeah, but you've got to work together to get it.
Divorce material is what it is.
Yes,
it's not a new concept.
No, I've seen.
Bothering me.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of games like you mentioned on the day, the one where you're carrying two planes. You're both carrying a plane of glass.
Yeah. Two builders with a pane of glass. Yeah, and then there's even stuff like Human Fall Flat is very similar.
There's elements to the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be fun. I'm sure. Like people will get out of it.
This one you really like, Brad, Crossfire.
I think this was maybe one of my highlights of the show.
Is this the one that me and Ben were like,
Yeah, no, I did actually find out later it is set in the Crossfire universe, which kind of puts me off.
I don't think...
The one that's got the cars?
The Crossfire universe it's a first-person shooter. I think it's like big in Asia. It's like free to play. It's the one that Remedy did a campaign for a few years ago, and it went down really badly.
Yes, I know what you mean.
This, I believe, they wanted to make the game anyway, and then they either were approached or approached, the studio approached the guys who did Crossfire and asked, can we make it? Can we set it in the Crossfire universe?
Oh, okay.
So I think it's kind of like how Callisto Protocol is in the PUBG universe.
Oh, yeah. What? I forgot all about that.
The space prison game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's one of those sort of things. I hope it's better than the Callisto Protocol, but I hope it's one of those where it's so loosely connected it doesn't really matter. But essentially it's a third person like tactical sort of shooter game. When it starts off, it looks like it's set in like just Afghan, looks pretty typical, like Spec Ops The Line or what's like SOCOM or one of those sort of things, like a modern version of that, which is pretty exciting because we've not really had anything like that for a long while. But the more the trailer goes on, the more it introduces like sci-fi elements. But the things that really caught my eye is the presentation. Like graphically, it looks really nice, but the cutscenes are really well done. They're very, again, Naughty Dog like, and there's a lot of people from Naughty Dog actually working at the studio, so that's where they've got the pedigree from. But they introduced this.
No pun intended.
Good one. They introduced this new cover system that they called like adaptive cover or something. It basically just means your character will move their body to suit the rock formations and stuff that are more like realistic looking cover, in the world.
Yeah.
Like it looks
rather
like
than the Marcus Phoenix Velcro you back to the wall cover.
And you'll adapt to it and you'll get low and you'll get sort of like stand up a bit tall and you'll sort of like meander your way through, and that looks really cool. But then the actual gunplay looks really intense. Apparently it's very hard. Like a couple of shots and you're down. Enemies will
like you want to avoid it, really.
Yeah. Okay. Enemies will properly like react to you and sort of like flank you. Your companion character, so it's not co-op, but you do have a companion through the game, like a Last of Us or something.
Oh, I was wondering that actually.
They can be taking fire, but the enemies not spot you, so you can like flank and stuff like that. So there's a few elements that look really
I feel like it could have or should have been co-op.
I think so too, and maybe they'll announce that at some point.
Yeah.
But I think the gunplay looks really cool and interesting. To me, it looked really cool. I've really liked the look of it, and I think third-person military action game has this kind of connotation that it's another one of them. But I challenge you to tell me the last one.
I was going to say, it has been a long time since we've got something like that.
Because there were dime a dozen, and now there's not.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Which was 20...
No, it wasn't 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 10 years ago, at least, I think.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a while. So it's nice to see a return, and it looked good quality. So, yeah.
I think
we'll see.
I personally want it to be more sci-fi. Like if they're going to go sci-fi, do the whole hog.
I think
don't look like you're wearing bicycle helmets in the middle of the desert.
I think they've said it's like 80% real, 20% sci-fi, something like that. So it is probably not for you, but more like Ghost Recon Future Soldier.
Okay.
But yeah, I like the look of it. It really impressed me. New studio as well.
Yes. Yeah.
God, that's No Moon.
I thought that was the name of the game.
Yeah, so did we, yeah.
So next up, we got Guild Wars 3. So for the MMO fans, that's a big one because Guild Wars 2 has been going for a long time now, hasn't it?
This was, it's quite a surprise, to be honest.
And the trailer was very long for it, actually. It was a lot of embroidering.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be another Eternal Strands game.
It did look like it, yeah. And aesthetically, it looked a bit like it. I thought, I mean, we didn't say anything.
We were joking as this trailer was going on. I think we kind of thought it might have been Guild Wars, and we were joking that no MMO gets past 2.
Yeah.
But this one has.
It
yes. Well done.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Guild Wars 3.
Now they claim that it's going to innovate on the MMO genre quite considerably. Hopefully it does.
We'll see.
We will
How
see.
How are they going to do that? I do not know.
They all say that.
There's no release date yet, but hopefully next year or the year after.
Yeah.
Star Wars Galactic Racer got a new trailer.
Hey, pod racing's here.
That almost sounded like the car.
And a release date. Or did it already have?
It already had a
already had
release
one.
date. It's
October
6th.
Yeah. This for me was the most impressive trailer they've had.
Yeah.
Probably because it was pod racing.
There was one rough character model though that we all pointed out. I was like, what's wrong with that guy?
Everyone looked mint except one human.
Yes. All the aliens look
really bad.
Really cool. Human looked horrendous. So I'll be playing as an alien.
Yes. It looked good though. Like really impressive.
I think I don't know if I'll get it on release.
I think I will.
It's on
I was worried that they were only going to let you be Sebulba or like have his pod race, because in the last trailer we had, that was the one at the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then in this one it waited till quite late on to show some other pod races. There was some like messed up looking ones or some ragtag ones. There was another one from episode 1 which has like the 4 engines. I think it's called Quadranero.
Yeah.
And I really want to play that one because you don't see him race in episode 1. He stalls at the beginning.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that we don't play as the human that we just talked about.
Yeah.
Maybe
surely in pod racing
character.
it'll be Anakin, wouldn't it? Young Anakin.
No, okay, it's set.
I think it's probably set like after.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think
I can feel it now. The one option is that human. That is
if it is, it'll be because
that's your player character.
It's because it's a custom character. If it is,
we'll see.
We'll see.
End of Abyss. Do you remember this one? Because it's slipping my mind.
This is like it's the third person, you're quite far away camera angle.
Yes.
Twin stick shooter.
It is. Yeah. Little Nightmares-esque aesthetically. But those look nice. Yeah.
It did look nice.
Thanks for
actually.
reminding me, Joe, actually.
It's all right.
They're all blended into one at some point, all these games.
Who retired?
I wonder how many games.
Pumped.
I'm going to have to count for all these games after. Because I'm not mentioning everything, but we're mentioning most stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
But End of Abyss, it's coming out October 1st, and it does look really nice. Yeah. It does. Last Harbour was next.
Is this it's kind of eldritch horror? There's like zombies that have got tentacles coming out of them and stuff.
Yes, it is. Well done, Joe. You're on fire. Yeah,
My God,
right.
you've got a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of look like a fishing game, a bit like a first-person Dredge.
That's right.
Yes.
And then you come back to land and you fight the zombies or something.
Yeah.
So it looked quite cool. I don't know. It looked quite an early trailer.
Yeah.
Like I imagine it'll be a way off. This is just what they want it for.
I wonder how they're going to blend the horror and the fishing mechanics together.
Like Dredge did.
No, because that was all like you don't actually interact with anything.
True.
You're just the boat. But this, you've got to do the fishing yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, can you fish up maybe relics that'll keep the zombies away for a certain amount of time or something like that? I don't know.
Maybe it'd be more like survival in the day you're fishing and then the zombies come out at night. Maybe you could fish at night to get weird fish like Dredge.
Maybe
that'd be good.
Yeah.
We'll see. It looks like it's in early-ish development anyway. I'm going to say it right this time. Virtua Fighter.
Well done.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you know what? I actually always envisioned in my head that it has an L at the end.
Yeah.
Like,
you've been Mandela'd by yourself.
Yeah, I have. It's only seeing it come on the screen. Oh my
it's like
God.
the T in Pokopia.
Yeah.
So this is another RGG Studios game. So I'm surprised they didn't kind of put it next to Stranger Than Heaven. But it looks good.
So it's called Crossroads. Sorry.
Yeah. This trailer focused mainly on the story, didn't it, on the campaign?
Yeah, and it looks more like a action.
Third person, fighting game.
Yeah, but I think it still is a fighting game. It just has those elements.
You'll have some like freedom of movement, but then when you get into the fight, it goes back to normal fighting.
Yeah, but there's also a few games, even like the Mortal Kombat have like some of the campaign modes where you do run around and fight people
some of the
in third person. And then
you're on about the Shaolin Monks game.
Shaolin
Monks is all third person.
Excellent, that's all third person. I'm thinking the one after Armageddon, where that had
Deception.
I think it was Armageddon.
There was a Tekken one as well where you played as Jin escaping like a facility and you fought people.
Unfortunately, it's never really done that well, though, is it?
No, it's hard to blend it together.
Yeah.
It's hard. I mean, when you're going up against the big three now, to me, which are Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Tekken.
But RGG Studios does do the Yakuza games that have third-person action combat, so true. Maybe they can do it.
Very true, very true.
Yeah. There's so many bikes you can throw at people.
That's definitely going to be in there.
Yeah.
100%. Soulframe got a new little trailer, very small trailer.
It made it seem a lot more different to how I've been remembering it. Because I thought they were doing it like a medieval version of Warframe.
Yeah.
But it didn't look like that at all, really, to me.
You don't think? I thought it did.
No,
I kind of get what you mean. It still looked futuristic.
Yeah.
No, okay. I didn't really see that.
Like a lot more like magical elements to it. I thought it was going to be more grounded.
Yes, I know what you mean. Speaking of Grounded 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, and on to Grounded.
Nice.
But it's not the final release, is it? It's like an extra bit of content.
Yeah. Basically, it's going to be a new update and it's coming to PS5.
Yeah.
That's what they announced. So it's still in early access, but it's getting the updates.
Cool.
More updates to Mafia, the Old Country 2. That's getting a DLC.
I can't believe how quickly I called that. I'm like, that's a Mafia game, surely.
Like
from the first frame.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the returning character's called? Because I can't remember either. No. August 14th it's coming out though. Happy birthday to me.
Yeah. I'll get it here on Xbox Live.
Never played any of the Mafias.
Played Mafia.
Just buy me the DLC and not the game.
Yeah.
I do want to play Old Country actually. It does look good.
Speaking of old, 1666 Amsterdam.
Yes.
This looks good. I'm excited for this.
So this one has an interesting story. So this is Patrice Désilets. So you may know him as the guy who basically created Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
And he had this whole crazy idea for where to take Assassin's Creed. And I don't like, apologies because I don't know the full story, but I know the sort of like cliff notes. Essentially, like Ubisoft kind of like pushed him off Assassin's Creed.
I think he basically said, can we not make this a yearly release?
Yeah.
Because at the time he'd made Assassin's Creed, then he'd made Assassin's Creed 2, then Brotherhood, then Revelations.
Yeah.
And he wanted to stop the yearly release. He thought he was going to sour the...
When he left, is that when they got rid of all the Apple of Eden alien stuff?
Yes, so he was quite instrumental.
I loved.
He was instrumental in all that future stuff, and when he left, they moved away from that and carried on.
Did he leave before 3?
I don't know. I think so.
I think,
But they basically pushed him out, and then he went to, I want to say THQ, or he went to somewhere, I think it was THQ, and he started working on 1666 Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And Ubisoft decided to buy THQ and the IP and kick him off it.
Oh,
yeah. So they basically bought it.
That's
and then
spiteful.
Then when they saw, obviously, he's on it, they fired him immediately, which is mental.
Yeah.
It's very spiteful, you're right.
Yeah.
And then somehow he's got the rights back.
Yeah, so I don't know how that's transpired, but he has got the rights back and he's got a small team and he's working on it. This also has a demo, which I've not played.
Yeah, so it says play the prologue now.
Yes, so it really is a prologue, and the demo is definitely the wrong word. I've watched people play it, and essentially starts off you playing as this witch in this sort of like communion sort of like thing.
Coven.
I suppose we haven't really explained what it is. It's basically like Assassin's Creed witch.
Well, it kind of looks a bit like that. You're playing in like Amsterdam as this witch character in 1666, and we don't really know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's definitely witchy powers.
Yeah. So the prologue, you start off with this witch. You don't really do anything. It's just this communion. It's like an intro and stuff. And then it goes forward in time and you're playing as this woman in this like library-esque type place with this guy. And it's just a lot of talking, sort of walking around and just interacting with objects and talking.
Right now it's exactly Assassin's Creed.
And then you get a letter or something that might be from your dad or something. I can't quite remember. And you read the letter and then it flashes back to him telling a story of how he turned into a cat. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you play as a cat for a little bit. And
I've seen the cat bit, yeah.
And then it kind of just ends. And that's kind of it. It don't really show anything. It's not really a demo of like the witch abilities in combat, which is I think what people wanted to see what that looked like.
It's definitely not a demo. I think it's just more like setting up the world.
Yeah.
That might be the actual prologue from the very beginning of the game.
Well, it's definitely not, because they do say like, oh, this is work in progress. It's, it's a small thing put together by a small studio. They're trying to basically set it up as not a fully attached to the game. And if it is, it'll look drastically different by the end. But even like the voice acting and the dialogue was bad, like bad.
Oh, no.
So it looked ropey. I'm not going to lie.
I kind of wish that they hadn't done this.
And I think a lot of people in the comments of the video I watched were kind of saying that like this was a bad idea. You know? I think just doing the trailer would have been great. People excited with just the trailer. I think what they've done is put some really early work out there just to try and drum up some excitement. And I think anyone who's watched it is maybe soured on it. So I'd maybe advise people don't watch it.
Yeah, don't bother.
And just keep excited because hopefully it'll come out.
I think probably the guy,
it's not going to come out next year, is
the
it?
guy who's making it, he's probably just very excited that he actually gets to make it after all this time.
And I think it's very obvious that it's not coming out soon. I think the trailer made it look like it was coming out sooner. But
you know what makes me also laugh? Apparently, part of the story is that they didn't really like the pitch because he pitched this game to Ubisoft.
Yeah.
But then the next Assassin's Creed game is rumored to be called Hex.
Well, it is Hex, and they haven't announced it.
So,
so
they're just taking his idea now.
Yeah, but maybe the idea is quite different. I mean, this looks quite different from what I've seen. So we'll see. Hopefully, it turns out well.
Fingers crossed.
But the prologue didn't look great.
Something else I don't think looked great. Saw Genesis. Anyone?
I couldn't tell what type of game this was supposed to be because like they had the traps and stuff and people were operating them, but then when they zoomed out, it looked almost like a Fallout Shelter type game where you're sending people to operate the machines and you're trying to conduct like a massive torture chamber.
So it's a 4v.
There's loads of things going on at once.
It's either 4 or 5v1 PvP.
No, it's 1v3.
Yeah, it's that sort of thing. It's a PV. Yeah. It's an asymmetric PvP multiplayer game.
Yeah.
I don't know. If each thing plays like an escape room, that could be quite interesting. Maybe the person, the one, gets to create this escape room, and the other people have to escape. Maybe that could work quite well. But for me, I've never watched the Saw films because I'm squeamish. I'm very squeamish, so I will not watch the Saw films. But from what I ascertained, from what I've heard people talking about them, is these people put into these environments where basically they have to do this gross thing or they're going to die.
Yeah.
Gouge your eye out. The key's behind it.
Yeah. Or you die.
Yeah. Is that going to work in a game?
This is what I mean, because you've not got the threat. You know,
the threat is pain, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll press X to gouge eye out because it doesn't really do anything. So I don't know what
maybe the game sends a command to your controller to make its battery.
I got it.
I suppose it might be like, it'll be time based. So if you want to win, you'll be like, oh crap, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, maybe you have to decide, okay,
mash the button to mash your eye out.
Or if I chop my leg off, I'm going to be slower later. So do I do that?
It didn't look like the 3 people that were against the Torture Master were working together because they were all trapped in their own devices.
Yeah. So I think we need to see like a prolonged gameplay thing. I'm not
definitely.
Really sure on it.
It isn't something I'd play anyway, to be honest. But
for the people, another version of Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, it's
a little bit of a fun fact: when Saw was released in America, if you donated a pint of blood, you got a free cinema ticket. So there's a blood drive on it. There's a blood drive on it. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
That is pretty cool.
Random.
That's a cool fact. So I'm very excited for the next one. Star Wars Zero Company.
Yeah.
Which is basically
Star Wars XCOM.
Star Wars XCOM. Yeah, I don't think it's quite XCOM.
It's not grid-based, is it? It doesn't look grid-based anyway. It looks more like Baldur's Gate movement.
Is it Fire Axis?
No. But it is all Fire Axis members.
Okay.
I think it's a new studio, actually.
Okay.
But it's a lot of the old XCOM devs have been brought on. Apparently it does have permadeath in it, but not quite as harsh as XCOM from what I have gathered. I think it's more like you get a few deaths before they die.
Okay.
Because it's more like characters. You're not getting like
Soldier number 1, Soldier number 2.
I kind of wish it was just clones, to be honest. And it was permadeath, because I feel like that would have worked really well with the XCOM
they're trying something
mechanics,
a bit different.
But they are trying, like...
It's going to be a cross between this and Marvel what's it called?
Midnight Suns.
Midnight Suns plays a lot different, but I see what you mean. Yeah.
They could have done it where it's not permadeath, or it is permadeath, but only if like they go down and then they get shot again or something like that.
I think it's like if they can get knocked down in a mission, and that makes them like weak, and then if they get killed the next one, then they are dead or something. Okay. Or they'll like leave, and then there are choices you can make as well, which can make people leave the squad. So there are choices.
That's how it works in Fire Emblem, to be fair.
Yeah, because if you pair two people together, they don't like each other or something.
I hope it's good, because I mean, it's proper.
Fingers crossed. It's coming out August 27th. They also announced that Anakin Skywalker's in it. I imagine that's going to be a mission where you get him as like a...
Yeah.
And he has to survive the mission or something. Mission critical. Or he becomes Darth Vader.
So you know when it's set in the Star Wars universe then?
It's definitely in the Clone Wars.
Before Episode 3.
Yeah, because it's still clones, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think it's just during the Clone Wars, which is why I was like, why not just make it that you have a clone squadron? Then it could be permadeath.
Yeah. And
you could like customize the clones.
Yeah.
But this looks like it's like you get a Jedi Padawan, you get a bounty hunter Mandalorian.
There's also like an engineer guy.
An engineer guy, like some kind of scoundrel.
Probably like a super droid or something like that.
You get like so they're not like...
They're not disposable.
They're not disposable. They are like characters, and you control them.
Well, I'm glad that's the case though, because they're like that can then be story integral rather than just like, well, these are just
I get what you mean.
soldiers I can just remove if I don't need them or want someone else.
Yeah.
It definitely will be a better story for it, I imagine, because XCOM's very. I mean, the story's just.
It's all about the grander battle rather than your team, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there are members in the squad that don't go out to fight, but yeah. Anyway, looks cool to me. So, what also looks cool, but started weird. Blood of the Dawnwalker.
Yeah.
It starts in like a cyberpunk future.
So the trailer starts and it's set in the future. We were like, what is this? This can't be Blood of the Dawnwalker because it's set
it was
in
vampire
day.
Yeah.
Because vampires and stuff still. And then it does a flashback to the past and it is Blood of the Dawnwalker. And they come out and they say, you got a tease of the future. But that's
this is where the saga goes, is what they said.
But that's not in the game.
Yeah. Is that what they said? Yeah, not in the games. How strange.
So it's like
this is where the saga goes, but you won't be playing this.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
It's kind of like set up. It could be quite clever. It's brave, but it could be quite clever. Like they've set up where the saga ends. So now they can make loads of games between now and then.
I suppose.
And then end with that.
Because maybe the next game could be in the future. Yeah, I get it. They could go through...
The first one.
We could go through time.
Yeah.
But with a brand new IP, they have just told us that your character survives and the main bad guy survives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it's supposed to be all about choices.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit...
We'll see.
Yeah, but that happens in every Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah. But Legend of Zelda, it's all different timelines in that, isn't it? So...
Well, not anymore.
Yeah. All sort of connects.
It always comes back.
It was an interesting choice.
Yes, definitely. I mean, that's coming out very soon. That is September as well. I can't remember the exact date.
No.
I think
this is the one where you can complete missions either humanely or vampirically, isn't it?
I think you can, but then you've also got a time.
You got like a timer as well.
Yeah.
You can't do everything.
So many days to do the whole game, and nighttime and daytime. You can do
Majora's
missions.
Mask style.
Yeah, you can do missions at night or in the day.
I'm going to be very interested to see how it turns out.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be like a smash hit, to be honest.
No, but hopefully.
But I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a cult hit. It's going to have a lot of replay value.
Yeah.
You can't do everything in one run.
Yeah.
Definitely. For Among Us fans, there's a story mode coming out.
Yes.
There was a whole...
I thought it was a TV show or something.
And a TV show.
As well, yeah.
So
I thought that was already done and dusted. I thought it was out.
So I think the TV show's just started.
Okay. I thought you meant the franchise.
Kind of is.
Is it Yvette Nicole Brown?
Yeah.
She was involved in it. She came out and announced it.
So yeah, Among Us. Yeah. It's still going after COVID.
It's sauce.
Oh my God. Aeon 2 got announced. Do you remember what this was?
Aeon 2.
Aeon.
AION 2.
No.
I'm going to have to have a look.
I don't remember this one.
I don't know what Ion 1 is, to be honest.
No.
Sounds like a side scroller.
It's an MMORPG.
I don't remember.
That's why we didn't remember it.
Yeah. We do not remember that. We'll move on from that.
Yes. Sorry for Aeon 2 fans.
We know there's one fan here for the next one, at least. Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance. The DLC.
Isn't it Ascension? Is
it Ascension? I've written down Ascend.
It's something like that.
So this is the big DLC.
The big expansion. Yeah.
They called it massive
4
expansion.
years of content. Yeah, because they'll continually update that one as much as they have the base game.
Yes,
as well.
New weapon.
Not new weapons, but new mechanics.
Okay.
So, like in Monster Hunter World and Iceborne, you had something called the Clutch Claw, which allowed you to, like, basically throw monsters into walls and tenderize parts on them so you could do more damage. This looks like it gives all your weapons new moves and abilities. In previous games, I've had something called stances or weapon styles, which have done similar things, but you're locked into that for like the whole hunt. In this one, you can change weapons mid-hunt, or carry 2 weapons at the same time. So you'll have loads of different ways you can fight the new monsters. And it does look like where it is going to bring back some pretty cool old monsters that haven't been in the game for a long time.
You exclaimed some words in my ears that I didn't understand.
Yeah, the 3 of us were sat there and you were going, oh, that monster. And
Yeah.
Like, cool.
These are our words. We vaguely
So
it looks like you're on like floating islands in this one.
Yeah. I was so thinking it was going to be some sort of coastal or desert expansion. Because in a lot of Monster Hunter games, they have like sand ships, and there's some monsters you fight in like sand dunes and deserts where you have to get on the monster's back. They're like a massive whale type thing. And I thought they'd bring that back because they've not had a huge monster yet in either Wilds or World.
Oh, right, really?
At least that you do for a whole hunt. There's been some cinematic parts where you jump on a monster's back, but that's about it. But now it's in the sky and just bringing like loads of possibilities about what it could be.
Cool.
Nice one. Very exciting. Swords of Legend was shown next. Another Souls-like, I think. This was the one where he was fighting the big cape.
It was a really interesting choice.
Oh, yeah, they called it a dream, didn't they? Yeah. Like when he starts the fight and he goes, the dream is over.
So, yeah.
We all went Doctor Strange, like at the very beginning.
I thought it was really interesting to have no cinematic, no nothing. We knew nothing about this game, and they just went into a boss fight. And it wasn't like, it was a fine boss fight.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a standout boss fight.
No.
It looked like you could like summon this big creature and he would like take hits for you. And it looked quite interesting.
Like an ogre.
Yeah. But I feel like we needed a bit of
context.
Bit of context. Why is he there? What is going on?
Yeah. It did look cool. I really like that summoning mechanic that he did. It looked like he was summoning him and then telling him what to do, which is quite,
novel,
Mass Effect does it with your companions, but not like summons.
Yeah.
That'd be cool for Final Fantasy. Anyway, we'll get to that. Hot Wheels Infinite Rush.
This looked all right, I thought.
It's like an open world Hot Wheels game.
I like that all the cars did look like Hot Wheels toys as well, rather than trying to be real world cars that look ridiculous.
I mean, the last 2 Hot Wheels games that have come out were
well received.
Well received is the right words. I was going to say not critically acclaimed, but good. So well received is the better way of saying it.
They were fine.
Yes. But this one looks like just the next step in that.
It almost looks like a Forza Horizon version of those games.
Definitely. Speaking of races, Sonic Crossworlds gets some more mental crossovers.
Godzilla, he's back.
You
were screaming at the TV.
I was like, oh my God.
You never played
those guys.
Did you play Crossworlds?
No, I was going to, and then another game came up just as I was about to press purchase. I do.
What else was there? There was
Evangelion as well.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was more.
There was a few.
There was loads.
Yeah, I think, was Persona already announced to be in it? Because I think those characters were in it as well.
Yeah.
Was TMNT in it?
Yes.
Yep. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, it started with them. Yeah. So I'm glad that game's still going. I just can't believe the crossovers it's got.
Yeah.
Godzilla and Sonic is mental.
Evangelical. It's apparently quite a hard game as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a Mario Kart where you can just get in first and stay there. Like You've got to fight for your position. Yeah.
Speaking of giant creatures, Attack on Titan 3, coming out July 1st, or right around the corner. Apparently, I've never didn't even know these were out, but they're basically just retelling the anime, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I think this is the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, because the anime's over now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, back to racing games. Clutch.
Clutch looks cool.
This is a new racing game.
All about the car customization in this one.
So there was a short trailer on here, but they'd announced a longer trailer and a bit of gameplay before SGF, mainly focused on the car customization. Like you've got all the normal external stuff, but you can do all the interiors as well in this. Like you can put
you can put cloths on seats.
Yeah.
Cokes that you can forget in the car. Yeah. Coffee cups that might be empty or might not be.
Yeah, you can basically decorate the car to look like Lucy's car.
An imaginary vehicle.
No. Crisp packets, plates. I wondered where that plate had gone. It was in Lucy's car.
Nice.
I wonder if you could put husky fur on the seats.
I bet there's a degree of pet hair you can place. One hair at a time on the seat.
But it's not just about customizing your cars. No, it is a racer.
It's a racing game. It's kind of like it looks like you follow the story of like maybe an up-and-comer in the professional racing world who's also on the side doing some like street racing.
Yeah.
So you got like the street races, the cops, the normal races, a bit of a story.
I was glad there was police.
It looks quite cool. It kind of looks like a next evolution of like Need for Speed.
Yeah.
But,
yes.
Agree.
But more serious.
Yeah.
Chronicles Medieval got shown next, and this almost looked like a tactical game. Like
I think it probably is.
But I couldn't quite tell.
I think it looks like a more zoomed in version of Total War.
Yes. But I think you could also control individual units.
Yeah, you can be your captains, I think.
I'm sure that's how like Mount and Blade plays. I'm sure that's kind of like that. Could be completely wrong. But
it does look cool.
Yeah.
Another like medieval tactics game.
Yeah.
A bit more action packed, I suppose. Sea of Remnants was next. Remember this one?
I actually don't remember this one.
Do you remember
Is it an anime game?
No. How to describe it?
Sorry, I'm just showing Brad pictures. It's not really about the sea, which it's hard to explain.
It's about remnants of the sea.
Let's just skip Sea of Remnants.
Yes.
And we'll just cut this bit.
Okay, well, Palworld 1.0 is finally.
I thought Palworld was already out in 1.0.
I did also. Yeah.
No, I think it's been in early access all this time.
Yeah.
And that's right around the corner. That's July 10th.
Not because they were just getting all the lawsuits out of the way.
Yeah.
Now we make a proper game.
To be fair, all the creatures that we saw in this looked less Pokemon-y.
You could still tell the inspiration.
The DNA's there.
Yeah.
They want to be sort of cutesy, sort of badass.
There's still
is that about Digimon though?
No.
Yeah, he's good.
No,
Digimon has like humans in it that are creatures.
Ogmon looks like nothing else.
It's a chicken.
Agumon, yeah.
Agumon. I thought you said Ogmon.
I did say Ogmon.
Ogmon.
Chicken nugget head.
Ogmon.
Yeah. Breath.
Yeah.
Wolf Among Us 2 actually got a trailer. I mean, it's been announced, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And also a re-release of Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, so that's getting remastered as well.
Yeah. This one popped a lot of people big. I've never played the Wolf Among Us games. I've heard they're really good. Well, the game is really good.
So it's by Telltale. They're getting to tell.
Is this
tell some tales?
This is Telltale, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So it's basically like Big Bad Wolf, I think you're playing that. Oh, maybe not Big Bad Wolf.
You're playing
it's like Fairy Tale Land, though.
Yeah, it's like Fairy Tale Land, but you are a werewolf.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good for all the people who waited.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
They've waited a long time.
Definitely.
I want to say it's been over 10 years since the last one.
I think so.
I think
easily.
So.
Yeah, easily.
I'm glad that they're remastering the first.
Yeah.
To
bring people back.
Yeah, because you probably can't access the old one now.
Probably. True. Probably. Stellar Blade. Blood Rain.
Oh, I think this looked really good.
Yeah.
I quite like the look of it.
The combat looks a lot different, I'd say, because
it's all fist-based. Yeah. It looks like it's maybe, I think it is a prequel because
oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, the first game is set like on Earth after it's destroyed.
I see.
This is set beforehand.
Yeah, because a lot of people
cyberpunky. Yeah, I think it looked really cool. It looks like more Stellar Blade in all the ways that you expect.
Yes.
Won't get into the discourse of how she looks like a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah,
because that is uncomfortable.
Definitely,
and I hope they change that. But moving swiftly on. Other than that,
it looks
like the combat looked really good.
It looks faster.
And the graphics look really nice in that cyberpunk world.
Yeah.
Look really cool. Yeah.
From what I've seen people talking about it who have played it, saying it's a lot faster.
Cool.
So that's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
We're near the end, but before we get right to the end, Street Fighter 6 is going into year 4.
Getting some new characters.
Characters, including Tifa.
Yes.
So I hilariously pronounced wrong.
How did you pronounce it?
I said Tifa.
So I think there was some
Tika and Tika, it's easy to get wrong.
I think there was some speculation about this beforehand, and I think there was some speculation about Tifa being in one of the other fighting games too.
Probably Dead or Alive.
No, it was it sort of makes sense, but I think it was Tekken, and then it ended up being what's he called from 16, Final Fantasy 16?
Clive.
It ended up being Clive instead.
Sounds like he should be in a Soul Calibur more than anything.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely agree. But that made me go, guys, it's happening.
Yeah. And I said, it better not.
Said, this is the last thing we're going to show, guys. From Jeff.
So Jeff said, we're coming up to our last game. And he basically said, get ready for the final fight.
Yes.
And that final fight being Final Fantasy VII Revelations. So part 3 in the remake saga. I'm very excited, guys.
Let's get your excitement out of the way first.
Okay. It looks mint. Yeah. What can I say?
Yeah.
It looks like a solid game.
Definitely. It looks like, so I've watched the trailer again since, a bit of a fresh head. It looks like there might be a job system in it where you get to change up your movesets.
Okay.
Which is interesting. That wasn't in the last one. The fast travel looks interesting because you're basically you've
got the blimp thing.
High Wind, it's called. And it looks like you're jumping Fortnite style into levels. I don't think it's going to be as free as people are thinking. I think it's going to be you click or maybe ride the thing to a location, you park up in the sky, and then jump off.
Because
like in Expedition 33 with
I don't think it's going to be like jump wherever you want.
I think in the original game it was kind of like globe trying.
Yes.
Whereas in this you will have to have narrowed it.
Yeah. In the original, isn't this where you had to put in the other disc?
I think
when you got to this bit.
Yes.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. So it looks really good. It showed off the weapons, which are the giant creatures.
Yeah.
It looks like I believe in the original, you only really fight one of them, and then the rest are like optional bosses. But it looks like maybe they're making them a bit more integral.
Okay.
Yeah.
To the story.
You got to see Vincent.
Got Vincent gameplay. We got Sid gameplay. It looks like the synergies.
Matt Mercer came out and said, "Yes, I am. He is my favorite character. I am him. I have long hair."
So he was in the last one. He was more like the bookend of it, and you do fight him as well in the last one in his demon form. Well, vampire demon form.
It looks like you can control that in this one.
Yes, it says you can do it on like a switch, basically. So I imagine you have to charge something up to change it.
Yeah.
It looks like there's more synergy attacks too, just throughout gameplay. I think they teased because you can quickly swap between characters in the other two, but I think you might be able to do attack swaps. So like let's say you're playing a Cloud and you change to Tifa, maybe instead of
she comes in with a punch.
Yeah, maybe instead of just quickly swapping over for Tifa and then you just carry on, maybe it's like a Tifa jumps on Cloud's swords, he swings towards an enemy, and then you're Tifa doing fights. So it might be a bit more fluid in that way, but they haven't confirmed that yet. But it does look, because I mean, Sid climbs on Vincent's beast mode form and they're like fighting together. It does there's a lot more synergy in the combat as well. So, but yeah, looks really good. Brad.
So I don't think it looks bad. I genuinely don't think it looks bad. I think it looks good. My problem was it just didn't
being the last thing.
Yeah, it just didn't feel like an end to SGF. If this was first and Code Veronica was last, I feel like that would have hit better. And I've seen a lot of people share that sentiment.
We had a little tiff at the end of our
a tiffer.
A tiffer. Right. Explain your argument, and I will explain.
So my argument is...
Remember before when you weren't you were quite nonplussed about the end of something being Until Dawn?
Yeah.
That was the one more thing.
It wasn't the one more thing, because God of War was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But can you imagine if they'd put Until Dawn at the end? Oof. That's how we feel with this.
And I played Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1. Yeah. And I really enjoyed it. I've not played the second one, and I will play the second one. And I'm sure I will be excited to play this. I think the reason I was sort of disappointed, and I tried to explain it in the WhatsApp, was if you're watching, let's say, a really good TV show, say you're watching Daredevil, it's just a recent thing, you're watching Daredevil, and you're really enjoying Daredevil, and you're on episode 7, and there's a trailer for episode 8, the final episode. It's not that exciting to watch the trailer for the TV show because you know the next episode's coming out. Whereas when the new trailer for Endgame comes out, Doomsday comes out, we know that's coming, but it's going to be a much bigger thing to see that trailer. And I feel like that's the kind of experience I get. The Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 feels like watching a trailer for the last episode of a really good TV show, whereas something else would feel like the Doomsday trailer.
I definitely get why you might be a little upset that there wasn't something big that came out of nowhere.
It's not even that it needed to come out of nowhere. It could have even been a game we knew about.
And yes, this is, we know it's going to happen, but we didn't know when it was going to happen. I'd argue for all the people who have played the other ones and are really looking forward to this after the second one, this is their end game in that comparison.
Yeah.
This is their final fight. This is the oh my God, I'm so hyped after finishing the first two. I want this game.
Yeah. See, I just don't see it then, because I think we knew it was coming soon.
I predict, so before I was saying, I think I said to you last year, if it's not shown at the Game Awards, it's definitely going to be shown at Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
And it happened. Yeah. So I definitely get that aspect of it. I think it's definitely big enough to go at the end, especially for me personally, having really liked the other games.
I get that. I think I was just hoping for something like the new FromCraft or Elden,
or new Mass Effect.
Elder Scrolls, or the Mass Effect, the new Mass Effect, or Intergalactic, or any of these older games we know about that are coming eventually.
And I think obviously it's personal preference to what you like at the end of stuff. And I think I would have agreed more with you guys if it was like Rebirth's first trailer, which was literally Sephiroth walking through a field of flowers. And that was it.
That felt a big deal because it was actually longer since the last one.
It was. Yeah. But this, they came out, they showed the trailer, and then they brought more people out, they showed more gameplay, and then they didn't even stop there. They carried on, showing more stuff.
Yeah.
It was because when you think about it, it's a big 15, 20 minutes show.
I think almost that made it worse for me because it's end and then showing one more thing, one more surprise. I think last year it was Resident Evil 9, which I think was obviously a big deal for a lot of people, and especially because earlier in the show they kind of said that they weren't going to show anything. So it was in the biggest surprise. But to you, it would have just been
just glazed over me because I didn't play him. Yeah.
It's not that exciting. And it kind of puts a damper on the show.
I just still didn't feel like I was down on that though, because I was like, that is big.
It is, but
I still think I'm just arguing that this is pretty big.
My question about it all is, why could they not have waited until this point and released parts 1, 2, and 3 all as one game?
It's too big.
Yeah.
What do you mean too big?
It would be too big.
It's not going to be over a terabyte in size.
No, but too big.
It was two. The last one was two discs. Yeah. It took me 96 hours to finish.
I've heard a lot of people say that they've dragged it out way too long as it is across 3 games. So I think
but if they'd done it all together, they wouldn't have it all dragged out, would they?
No.
Oh, I see what you mean. If they'd have just made one game remade.
Yeah, I think that's what
I think they've definitely got a bit too over ambitious with it.
Dramatic. Carried away.
Because it's not completely following the story.
No.
It's a new remake story, so it's adding a lot. It's
like when you
changed anything.
You're in a really good book series, but book 2 is like word soup. They're just like throwing out loads of like bits of filler story that you're not really that interested in. But you're waiting for the last book to come along.
Yeah, but the last book's about to come out. The last game's about to come out. It's going to be massive.
I'm very excited that it's coming out. I'm excited for everyone who was excited about it. I just think, for me, it wasn't what I wanted to end the show on, and it did kind of just make me think. For me, it was the worst of the 3 shows, SGF. And I think that's in large part.
I thought you would have said that about the Xbox one.
No, the Xbox was my favourite, which we'll get onto. But I think it's in large part because the end didn't deliver that knockout punch for me. But it did for you.
It did. It did for me, very much so.
Yeah.
I mean, I was done by the point of Sonic racing.
I have to admit, by that point, I was so tired that I was not taking any of it in. I had to rewatch.
I peaked at the first game.
Yeah.
It was all down.
Also, I will say that the Sega and Sonic portion of it was extremely well produced.
Yeah.
Like they had like loads of graphics going on and animations and all sorts of stuff. It wasn't just like, here's gameplay. They had loads of stuff going on.
Well, what do you guys think of we've kind of talked about it a bit there. What do you guys think of the Summer Games Fest show then?
I liked it now that we've gone back over it, because at the point of the night closing, I was just like, I can't even remember what I've just seen.
Yeah.
But now we've gone over it again, I'm like quite excited for a few things.
Yeah.
You get that for the type of thing it is, though, don't you? You just get
there's a lot of information to take.
Hours of random trailers, so you feel like, wow. But talking about it with friends afterwards, it makes a big difference. I am more excited about a few things that I wasn't before.
I think had I not watched it with you guys, I would have been bored. I think as well, there's quite a few games in there. Like I was saying with the PlayStation one, in the middle, it was a lot of games we'd already seen, but it was release dates.
Yeah.
But then in the SGF one, it was a lot of games we already had release dates for.
Yes.
And we'd already seen, but maybe we got a bit more gameplay. Or there was stuff that was shown at the PlayStation one.
Well, to be fair, there was only 2. I think it was Control and there was one other thing.
It was a big-ish chunk. And it just kind of felt like, or it's DLC for stuff. And it just kind of didn't feel like...
I still think it was a very good show. And I think this has been one of the best Summer Games Fest periods as a whole.
Agreed, yeah.
I still think it was a good show, but if I was going to nitpick a little bit, it would be like, don't rush through some of the gameplay. Like, I wanted to see more Star Wars Zero Company, selfishly.
Yeah.
And I feel like they rush through it to get to the next thing. I'd rather a tiny bit less and focus on these bigger games. But then you don't get the small games. So
TV used to have like the red button you could press to, like, say you're watching Formula One and you press the red button, it went down to like the pit crew talking about something, or
that would be good.
In-camera views of whatever. If you could do that as the game was playing, and like one of the devs was like backstage playing more of it or something like that, if you could do that mid-stream, that would be great.
That's cool.
Yeah, that would be good.
But it is like, I suppose it is a showcase. They are trying to blast you with loads of games. And then it's afterwards when you start learning more about these things.
Which you do. Yeah.
Like, I've heard a lot of good, again, Zero Company, I've heard a lot of good stuff after the fact, talking about it. In fact, somebody I watched today was saying that somebody got his hands on behind the scenes and was like, this is Game of the Year contender.
Wow.
And I was like,
I don't really see people talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, while we're talking about that then, because Xbox's was the last one, but between SGF and Xbox, there was quite a few gameplay like snippets and stuff, and other mini shows and stuff like that. Because the Future Game Show was on as well, which we didn't watch, but we saw clips from. So, that's where I saw the Blood Message gameplay.
Yep.
Some other stuff there. So Exodus
got massive. Like
that's
25-minute gameplay.
Mass Effect isn't it?
Yeah, so it's annoying. There's 2 because there's Exodus and there's The Expanse.
Yes,
both
keep getting confused.
Exodus is the one with Matthew McConaughey in it.
Yes.
But he's not the main character though.
No. And it's basically the story of Interstellar. Looks great.
Honestly, really looked good. And I was watching it like, this is like the evolution of Mass Effect.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked really cool. Like the loads of like cool abilities and character like companion commands and stuff. But it all looked very fluid.
Yeah,
the gunplay and the weapon, the grenades and all that looked really cool. I like the art style.
Yeah.
The art style is a little bit Veilguard-y in the way that everyone's like really smooth, cartoony, like people.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
kind of realistic, but I feel like it's done better.
Yeah, some of the aliens are wacky.
Yeah,
like Mass Effect. I really like the aliens in Mass Effect, but they're all very humanoid.
The aliens in Mass Effect look crunchy, I think.
Yeah,
they've got a like Garrus. He looks crunchy.
Yeah, he does. He does.
And the Krogans look crunchy.
Yes, but Solarians.
The Solarian, are they the squid head people?
Yeah, like the frogs.
Yeah. They're very smooth. They're hot.
No,
but
Mordin's a Solarian, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
But I've not played the Mass Effects, honestly. I've played a bit of the first one, didn't really get into it.
Oh, you're missing out, man.
You're missing out. You gotta play them.
But I need to play the first one to play the others.
No, you don't. I've never played the first one.
Have you not? I've tried the first one twice.
2 and 3.
This is the way I like to say it. The second one's the best one.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah, it is.
But the first one really sets the story up.
Yeah.
And I feel like you are slightly missing out not playing it. But with the new Legendary Edition, it's a lot better the first one because it just plays a bit.
But then, do I have 100 hours? I was looking at my game. I'm trying to
clearly do at the minute because how many games are you playing?
I'm trying to plan my next games up until basically GTA.
Yeah.
And genuinely, after SGF, I genuinely put in there Final Fantasy Remake Part 2. There's now about 10 games above it.
Yeah,
genuinely. I'm not going to get to it.
Anyway, we should.
But that looks great.
Yeah, Exodus does look really good, and that's jumped up the list for me too because I was very tentative about it before because there's one thing saying we're a Mass Effect, like successor, but they showed it. Yeah, it still looks a little ropey. Like I'm not too convinced on the gunplay because it doesn't feel like. It feels a bit. I'm not going to say. I don't want it to be meaty, but. Floaty.
Yeah, I don't
know. It doesn't feel like there's any impact. From
that's what I'm trying to get at. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Big one for Joe though that got announced in between is the Godzilla Destroy All Monsters remaster.
The timing of when this is going to be released is actually very good because Godzilla Minus Zero also releases at the cinemas in the same month.
Nice.
That's good hype synergy there.
Definitely.
And the next year in like the February or April time, I think Godzilla vs. Kong Supernova comes out as well. So
nice.
If a DLC comes out about that time, that'll
with King Kong, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And it's going head to head against GTA, apparently.
Oh yeah, one of the only ones that's trying.
I think it's the only one at the minute.
No, there's a Devolver Digital game that they've not announced yet, but they keep saying we are releasing a game
fighting GTA
in November. Yeah,
I know which game I'm buying.
Nice. Some quick ones to list off. Chronos and the Alters are both getting DLCs very soon. So that's pretty cool. I didn't think the Alters would get one.
No, me neither.
Or Chronos, to be honest, but that's pretty cool. Both pretty cool games. And then Dawn of War 4 got a big deep dive, which I haven't watched yet. I need to watch.
There's a few people in the Discord saying it looks really good, so I feel like we should have watched before we
definitely,
but we didn't.
So we didn't. But it's coming out 17th of September. Yeah. Another September game.
Dawn of War 4 is the one of two Space Marine type war games, isn't it? That's coming out.
This is the the 40k.
There's
also Total War Warhammer coming out as well.
Oh, of course, I forgot about that one. Yeah, no, this
which
is
we've also shown, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
But before we move on to the Xbox One, there's one game you didn't mention on the SGF because I've seen it before, which is Valor Mortis, which is
I thought that was at the Xbox One.
I don't think it was. Well, you're about to tell me that
it's in the Xbox One.
Okay.
So we'll get to that in a minute.
In a minute. My brain is fried.
There's been so many games. Yeah, so many games. So much to get excited about.
So it's becoming word soup.
Yeah. We're at the 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
You'll be doing another hour on the Xbox showcase. Stay tuned.
You can cut it down to 40 minutes, I reckon. That's what the PlayStation 1 was.
So, started off very strong and ended very strong with Gears of War E-Day.
So, it was like a 7-minute gameplay showcase, and then they did afterwards, after the show, they did like a director's commentary with a bit more talk about it, which I'm glad they did because there was quite a few questions.
Yeah.
And most of them have been answered now.
Including that Marcus can jump now.
Yes, he can. Because I messaged you like, Marcus can jump? And you're like, no. So,
and then I watched it. Yeah, he can.
So,
and he can slide.
it's weird seeing Marcus not in his armor.
Yeah.
He's running around the streets of, say, an emergent stay. So all the
Is he still built like a WWE wrestler, though?
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't look as big, though, until he puts his armor on.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
But it's showing him with Dom. And I think they just lost Dom's brother, who was very close to Marcus. Carlos,
yes. Yeah.
In the war. And obviously now E-Day's happened. So they're fighting these locusts.
I think like the Civil War's just ended or something, hasn't it?
Yeah. So gameplay-wise, it's very much Gears. A few key things. Roadie running's gone.
Oh,
so you
really?
now just sprint. It's like, it's still a run, like a roadie run, but you're not
the camera doesn't get dragged along the floor.
You're not hunched over running. Yeah, it's more like a run.
I didn't know that's what they called it, roadie run.
Yeah. You didn't know?
No, I didn't know.
Because you don't want to be spotted on stage while you're working, do you? And you run back.
You obviously take cover like normal, but now you've got low cover.
Yes.
So you can like basically lay down against really low cover, which is quite cool. Obviously your mantling's normal, but you can like jump up high. So if there's like a cabinet, like a cupboard, you can jump up on top of it.
You can get into like trucks,
climb up high. So there's more verticality, and you can jump. So you can jump a gap, which is like mad. You can jump.
Yeah, I know.
That's how they used to stop you progressing.
I know.
Gap.
I was thinking that exact thing when they jumped over the gap. I was like, oh my God.
You can go that way.
I think they've taken out rolling, which I hope
No, they haven't. I've seen a bit where he rolls.
A double tap.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely rolls forward at one point.
Because I didn't see that. I was looking for it. I missed it. Because you can now slide. So maybe if you're running, you press it, you slide.
Possibly.
Which you can shoot while you're sliding. So obviously you've got a gameplay advantage of that. But for the most part, other than that, it's just like more gears. But more gears like early gears.
Yes.
Yeah, gears in a good way.
Yeah, so you've got your emergence hole that you can still blow up with grenades.
Yeah, because I don't think they've been a thing for a long time.
No.
It just looks really good. New weapons.
Yeah, a few new weapons. I don't like the action reload. Looks like it's in the wrong place. It's like in the middle of the screen.
You need to put it back up at the top.
Yeah.
I
that's 100% what's different. I did. Yeah, I was like, why does it look different?
Yeah, it's too big. It looks like blurred.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
it is wrong.
It is not. It shouldn't be in the middle of the screen. It needs to go back up to the top.
Yeah, where it's always been.
Because it even
the
does.
Lancer's still in it, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. What the good thing about the active reload is because when you were early to the game, you had to look.
Yeah,
but then later you could do it without looking. So.
You can see bullets going in too.
Yeah, like the shotgun and stuff. Yeah,
because you can stop for the shotgun, I think, and shoot.
Yeah, but you only get 6 bullets rather than 8. There's a few things that have changed, but
I think it shows
shells.
Yeah, I think it's showing. It's going to show the evolution of the Lancer in it with the chainsaw.
Oh, from the bayonet to the saw. Yeah.
Split screen on console.
Yeah, for co-op.
Oh, nice.
But 4-player. You can do the story 4-player online.
Yeah, I don't like that they've changed multiplayer to 4-player versus 4-player.
They have, haven't they?
It used to be 5.
It used to be 5v5,
which is going to mess up my friends because it's like one of the only games we play together, and there's usually 5.
But do you know what they have done? 12-player horde.
Yeah, so you can do 3 squads on
That's
horde.
Cool.
Yeah. And my mates play horde all the time, and there's usually
that's the best mode in Gears.
There's 4 of them all the time, and if ever I jump in, I'm the 5th, so I'm just sacked off.
Well, I'll join you. We can join as a separate squad.
Yeah, we are all 4.
That's true.
Is it cross-play with PC, this one?
I think so.
Yeah.
Tell you what it's not cross-play with.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Console exclusive.
Forever exclusive.
Yeah.
I've heard that they did this very last minute.
I've heard this.
Oh. Is that due to the Sony news the other week?
For whether it was in development for PS5?
It 100% was. But, in fact, so was Gears 1. There is a development build for not 5, obviously.
Oh, the original Gears?
PS3.
For PS3.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they did build it on PS3.
That is interesting.
Release it.
This is 20 years of Gears as well now, apparently, at this point.
Wow, we're old.
Christ.
Yeah, which also made me think, because it was 25 years of Xbox. So did the 360 come out within 5 years of the original Xbox?
Must have, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Strange. Because, Gears 1 was on 360, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I thought this looked really good. It was a strong showing because it reminded me of Gears early.
Yeah.
Not Gears 1 because it come a long way since then.
The maps look massive as well.
They've done
because there's so much you can do. Like you can go up vertically, you can jump over stuff.
I hope they retain the Gears feel, but it does look like they've enhanced it. Basically.
Yeah, I agree.
Does it like they kind of put a lot of the aspects of the Division in it? Like in terms of moving from cover to cover and going like...
No, I'd say all the cover stuff mostly still looks and feels like Gears.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can like slide under trucks and stuff now.
Yeah.
Or like, there was something else about going around cover as well that I'm sure they showed, but...
Did it show any vehicles?
No.
You can't drive vehicles.
I'm also not sure about the gore system yet. They have talked a bit about it, like shoot limbs off and stuff, but it doesn't look like it did. You know when you shotgun blast them,
you get turned into giblets,
but then you could see all the bits. You can see like the ribs sticking through.
Yeah,
in the later games,
Destiny bits,
they just explode.
Well, in the later games, it turned into like meat jelly, and it didn't really look like much. So we'll see. But it looks cool. The redesigns of the locusts look good. There's locusts that are in it that have never been in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that works story wise. No, but it looks cool.
I hope the Berserkers return. I like those.
Berserkers I've not seen. Boomers we have seen. Wretches we've seen.
What are the zombie ones?
The Lambent.
No. At the beginning they are the... I can't remember, but they're in the later games.
The Sires?
No, they're like Wretches, but they're like skinny and bony.
Like human shape.
Yeah. I can't remember what they call like Lech. Is that?
Okay.
I don't know. But
there was ticks in it, if I remember.
Yeah.
Tickers.
Yeah.
Is the Krill going to be in it? Do you remember them from Gears 1? They never showed back up.
Great.
Yeah.
No Brumax yet, but there was the spider one. I can't remember what that's called.
Yeah.
Creepers.
The Reapers.
No, I think they were called Creepers, weren't they?
Are they called Creepers?
Possibly, but the Reapers are in it.
Reavers and
the flying
Creepers.
ones.
Yeah. They're all in it. It all looks really cool. I'm excited.
Yeah. No, it does look really good. And it's coming out October 6th, which is way earlier than I thought.
Yeah. On Game Pass.
I thought this was coming next year and Fable was coming this year.
Well, because Fable had a release date announced before this did.
It did.
Fable got delayed till February.
So Fable's next on the list, and it's got delayed until February 23rd. Now they're saying it's not because it wasn't ready. They're saying it's just for scheduling.
Yeah, well, it's because they have so much. Xbox have so much this year, and then there's GTA.
Yeah, well, to me, I didn't even think Gears was coming this year, so it didn't make sense to me until he announced that it was coming this year. But anyway, new trailer for that. They finally showed the antagonist.
Yes. Captain Carter.
Yeah, I was thinking, is it
Agent Carter? Sorry.
Yeah, I thought, is it her?
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
And then is he called Jack? I can't remember what his name.
Jack of Blades.
Jack of Blades is back.
Jack of Cutlery.
Jack of Blades is back at the end.
That's something he says in the first Fable.
Is it?
Yeah.
In the arena. And he takes over. He goes, Jack of Blades is back.
Well, he's back again.
He's back again.
He's shown right at the end. So I'm wondering if he's got something to do with the antagonist.
Cool.
We'll see. It just, new trailer for it.
Good, yeah.
So they started off with the big three, basically. Gears, Fable, and Halo.
Yeah.
So Halo Combat.
Campaign Evolved.
I keep wanting to call it Combat.
It was really interesting that they showed a new mission, because it was basically Sergeant Johnson saying, you've seen this before, but you've not seen this before. And they basically just showed a bit of the new mission. I think
they always show the cartographer level.
Yeah, 3 new missions.
3 new missions. It looked like they've added a bit of humour to it. I'm not really sure about that.
Yeah.
There was some humour in the first Halo, to be fair.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you listen to what the soldiers are saying, sometimes it's quite funny.
Yeah, fair. But it looks good.
It does.
I do want to play this. I just want a nice linear shooting game.
This could be our next co-op game. July 28th it comes out.
Could be, yeah.
Wow, that's soon.
Yeah. That is still coming out on PS5.
It is,
so
which is
Fable.
interesting. Yeah.
So is Fable as well.
Everything is. Except we'll get to it, but Gears of War and Clockwork Revolution are the only 2 exclusives right now.
Yeah. Very interesting. Next up, so after the big 3, we got, is this been announced before? Resonance Plague Tale Legacy.
Yes, it has. So
it has, yeah.
There was some trailers earlier, and we didn't really know how it was going to play. This showed how it was going to play. So it's more like a sword fighting combat sort of like action game.
Yep.
This is a prequel, 15 years prior
to
the last one. And it's obviously a new character. She's probably going to stumble upon the macula. She thinks she calls it the Death Plague.
Yeah.
Something like that, or the Death Curse or something. It looks good. And it's coming out way earlier than I thought.
Yeah, August 27th.
August 27th. And it's on Game Pass.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't feel like that long since Plague Tale 2 came out, to be honest.
No. I only played it this year.
Was it this? Like, it must have been last year.
No, it was last year. It was a late addition to my Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Remember, it was literally very last thing. But I thought this looked really cool. And hopefully the combat is improved because that's what looks like they're going down, more of a combat route. So
rather than the stealth route.
Yeah. And there's like a Roman arena type section.
Yeah. Cool. I saw that. Yeah, definitely. Which made me, because I did not know what it was until it came up at the end. Persona 4 Revival coming February 18th. So Persona 4
Another Persona
remake.
4. This is like the 8th one.
I know. Imagine if this was shown at the last thing.
I tell you how many times Persona 4 has been remade. Yeah. There's a Persona 4 on the PS Vita.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. And that wasn't even one of the first ones.
Well, I'm going to jump ahead quite a bit here and tell you that Persona 6 also got a very small tease.
Has that been revealed before?
No.
So this surprised me of how small a deal they made this out to be.
Yes, mid showcase.
And I turned to Lucy and said, I promise you that is going to be some people's biggest
biggest reveal.
Game of the year.
Yeah. Because obviously people love Persona games and, all power to them.
And the 5th one sold like crazy.
Yeah. But it just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Just randomly. And it was only a very small tease.
Yeah. That could have been the final SGF. I wouldn't have been happy about it, but it could have been.
It could have been. Very well could have been.
Yeah.
State of Decay 3 got a new trailer. I actually quite like this trailer. I haven't liked any of the trailers for it, but this one looked pretty good.
I've never really been sold on State of Decay. I've never played them. You have, haven't you, Ben?
I've played them, yeah.
Joe,
I've enjoyed both. I've put
it's like
quite a bit
homesteading in the zombie apocalypse, isn't it?
I've never understood what you do, what is the hook? Because my understanding, you build this settlement of characters who farm and do all that kind of automatically, and then you send them out to get resources. And
no, you don't send them out as such. You play the character.
Yeah, but you said what I'm saying. You pick a character, Dave the farmer, and you send him out, but you'll play as him.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to explain. So you put time into the one character.
Yeah,
you put time in. You've got the choice of you can support 15 people in your settlement. You put time into Dave the farmer, and he becomes stronger. He becomes more agile. He can do all sorts of different things. He's also your farmer. If you lose your farmer, you lose the levels of that.
Yeah.
So you could stuff your whole community up by taking him out for a rampage and he dies because it's permadeath.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I see.
And you get overwhelmed fast.
Yeah.
But really good concept. I really enjoyed playing both of them. There is a story. I think you're escaping the area is the general story.
I think that's the thing I'm missing. What is the
end goal?
Yeah.
You're escaping the area and you're trying to help people.
Yeah.
You always end up with 2 or 3 characters that are uber compared to everybody else because then you don't dare take them out at all.
And it's co-op as well, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
It seems like quite a fun game to play. Maybe a backlog game.
Definitely. I'll be playing 3 definitely.
Yeah.
Nice. Sea of Thieves is getting a custom cities.
Yeah, custom
I think that's the next season. So that's pretty cool.
Haven't they had private servers on it for a while?
They have, but this is more like you get to make custom.
Oh, right. Okay.
Missions and stuff by the looks of it. Custom maps, maybe.
Put your own islands in, sort of thing.
So interesting. That's right around the corner. That's June 18th.
Cool.
Metro 2039 got a new trailer.
Look really cool. More Metro.
Yeah.
No complaints from me. Yeah.
There was one of these at SGF as well. Metro.
No.
I'm pretty sure that we saw something. Oh no, we were watching trailers beforehand. That's where I'm remembering it from.
Yes. Yeah. When we were testing the stream, setting it up. Yeah. But that was a trailer for this same one anyway. A trailer. It showed a bit of gameplay. Does look like more Metro.
It does.
More bleakness.
February. That's all they said.
Yeah, that was quite cool. That's quite a surprise.
Right on the corner too.
It's been a while since a Metro game, so
it really has actually. Yeah, it really has. They showed this nice little indie game called Bat Magpie.
Yeah,
you're basically a little magpie, and it looks like you're annoying
It's entitled Goose Game.
Yeah, but you're a magpie.
Stealing their house keys one day at a time.
Looked fun. This was a surprise to me. Wolong 2 Wings of Ember.
Yeah, me too, because I don't think Wolong Fallen Dynasty came out that long ago.
No.
I feel like you only played it last year, didn't you?
That was Wu Chang Fallen Feathers.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. The three games all sound very similar.
I did the same thing, Joe. I was like, oh, yeah, that didn't go out that long ago.
I want to say it was maybe 3 years ago for Wolong.
Yes.
I played it on Game Pass, but I didn't get very far because I didn't really enjoy the combat.
Yeah, I did
Wolong, Wukong, and Wu Chang.
Yes, they're a bit too similar.
Yeah.
One for Ben.
Probably because it's just not our language.
But they're also very similar gameplay. They're all like Souls adjacent.
Chinese mythology.
Yeah, and all Chinese mythology.
Cult Simulator, so one for Ben.
Yeah.
That's all I'm looking forward to.
Is it called Join Us?
Join Us, yeah. Join Us.
Oh, is it called Join Us?
Yeah.
I thought it was called Cult Simulator.
I'm assuming this is by the Goat Simulator people. Because it looks like Goat Simulator.
I don't know.
Not sure, actually.
And it looked like the same sort of Goat Simulator
the people who worked on Goat Simulator are working on like a Souls-like at the minute, aren't they?
Are they?
I'm pretty sure.
A goat-like.
Well, it's coming out in March. So,
yeah.
Wow.
That's relatively soon.
Yeah, it's in my wish list. I've been waiting for it.
Oh, was it already announced?
It was already announced,
okay,
yeah.
Probably
didn't we see a little bit of it at Gamescom last year?
Yes, I think so. We saw it at something last year. Might have been Game Awards. But it looks fun. It's 4-player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silly.
It looks very silly.
Yeah.
My favourite franchise, Senua, was up next.
This was the biggest surprise maybe of the whole show for me because
so it's not Senua's Sacrifice.
So the other ones were Hellblade 1.
That's it, yeah.
And then Hellblade 2, Senua's Sacrifice, Senua's Saga, I think. Something like that.
Yeah.
Way around. But this isn't a Hellblade, it's just Senua. And it's the next one, it's set further in the future again. And there's gameplay.
Well, this is what struck me because
it's not walking.
Famously did not like the original game.
Yeah.
But this actually looked like it played.
Well, I played both of them. I enjoyed the first one. The second one looked amazing. Noticeably to me, this was a step back graphically. I think it's because they put more effort into the gameplay.
Yeah.
Because the gameplay of the second one is perhaps the worst playing game I've ever played.
Damn.
Just because of what it's trying to do. And it's good because it's got all these nice animations and stuff, but you don't do anything. I've played games where you don't do anything in them, like Mixtape, for example.
Yeah.
That you do more in.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
I mean, the first one wasn't
Mixtape than there was in Hellblade 2.
At least in the first one, they were solving puzzles and there's combat.
Yeah. Well, it's
like demons attacking you.
It's the same in the second one, but it's just dull. Anyway. Yeah. It looked beautiful. I love the world. I love the characters. This looks more like they're carrying that on, but then introducing a bit more gameplay. I'll have to play it to believe it. But it's coming out really quickly after the last one. That's the bit I'm worried about.
Same.
And the last one was only really short.
Yeah.
So maybe this is another short game. But if there's actually combat,
do you think it's
actually playable?
A prequel? Or
no, it's a sequel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a sequel.
Do you think maybe they're just getting away from the Hellblade?
Well, excuse me. Yes, they've also taken all the team from. Is it Ninja
Theory?
What's the other one?
Team Ninja.
There's Team Ninja, who's Last Ronin.
Yeah,
I think we said Ninja Theory before. And then there's Ninja Theory who do this.
Yes,
they were working on another game, a horror game that they've cancelled, and now everyone is on this.
I see.
So we'll see.
Fair enough.
I think it looked better than I was quite actually.
Yeah, I agree. It did look better. We'll see.
We'll
see. Doom: The Dark Ages is getting a DLC, also called Revelations.
You get
a cool spear.
So you can be like a Greek hoplite, shield and spear.
No, it's instead of your shield.
Oh, what? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does come up, but I reckon it'll be quick. You'll be able to change.
Yeah, but you can't like sword and shield.
You can't. Yeah. You got other weapons too. But you already had other weapons, didn't you?
There's one bit, and I could just be. I could have just been like not realize what I was seeing, but it looked like he the chain shot. It looked like he sort of swung on it a little bit. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
You could do that in the
Eternal. Sort of like grapple a little bit.
It definitely looked like at one point he slams down with the spear, which makes me think might get some air.
Maybe,
because in Dark Ages it was way more grounded.
Yeah.
But it's weird because when they bring out DLCs to a Game Pass game,
you don't get the DLC.
You don't get the DLC.
You have to pay for it.
So we'll see. It's only around the corner, July 7th.
Cool.
So it does look cool. What looks even cooler, Crazy Taxi World Tour.
When it just went, yeah.
Oh my God.
This is the song.
I thought it was a remake at first, but I'm actually glad that you're making a new game.
Yeah.
And I think at the end he basically gets like a text and he's going somewhere else.
Yeah, you're not in San Francisco for the whole game.
Yeah, you must be.
Is there KFCs everywhere?
I don't think so, but it'd be cool. But I think it looks like it's got a bit more to it. At one point, there's somebody with like a massive stack of pizzas.
Yeah, and you have to like balance.
You have to like balance it and stuff like that.
Oh, so you couldn't drive too crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe, or just crazy enough.
Yeah.
Age of Empires 4 is getting a new expansion. Raiders of the North looks very Viking-y.
Yep.
Cool.
Will you be getting that?
I haven't played 4 yet.
Oh, right.
2's where it's at. What can I say?
Dodge Vipers are where it's at.
Yeah. Minecraft Dungeons 2 is coming out September 29th.
That's the story-based one, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the isometric dungeon one.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think it looks half decent.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not really into the Minecraft aesthetic. So.
Minecraft Diablo.
Yeah.
But
if it's more story-based and less ARPG grindy sort of thing, then I think it works better for Minecraft. And I might be more into it.
I unfortunately think it's going to drowned out by everything else.
Yeah.
Or is it coming out in November?
No, September 29th.
Yeah. Oh. Ben doesn't like it because there's too many cubes.
Oh.
Made of the
word cube today.
Magicians, The Devil's Deal. That show
say
next.
It wrong. It's Magicianin.
This one looked really interesting. I thought it was an arcane game at first.
It looks very arcane.
Because it's got that like Dishonored art style, and because we've been playing it for the backlog recently, it definitely gave me those vibes. Basically, you're a magician and you've made a deal with the devil, and you've got powers, and you've got like a little wand. It looks really interesting.
You know what I don't like? When game trailers have a section in the game trailer where it's almost like from a first person's perspective, like it's gameplay, but know it's not.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to gameplay because it always makes your gameplay look worse.
Yes, I agree.
And I actually thought the gameplay looked really good, but because it was cut next to this really artistic CGI sort of gameplay, it didn't look as good. But a bit cheesy that you've got an actual like magician's wand.
Like the white ends on the black stick. Sort of wand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you're like lifting people up and throwing them and smashing around. But
I agree. I'd rather like the Doctor Strange
comedy.
Doctor Strange hands, but I think it's going to be quite comical as well.
And you've got like your cards that you can throw at people and stuff like.
Can you pull grenades out of your top hat and throw those?
But it looks quite interesting actually. Yeah, I quite like the look at that. World premiere.
I love it when they do that.
Don't you pronounce it premiere?
Finally, we're getting to Valor Mortis.
September
September 24th, by the way, guys.
Also on Game Pass.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Surprise me. And the reason
most of these coming out on Game Pass.
Not a lot, not all, but a lot.
The reason I wanted to mention Valor Mortis before was because it's got a demo. Do you know someone who's played the demo?
Would it be you by any chance?
This guy.
I didn't know there was a demo.
No,
until
he complains. Did
you have like a day of demos the other day?
So, I was scrolling social media and I saw them say demo out now on Steam. I was like, oh, okay. So I looked and it wasn't on consoles and frustrated me. So again, I downloaded it on the ROG Ally, and this actually ran way better than I was expecting. I expected this to run like turd, but it ran really well, and it's good.
Good.
This kind of Onimusha came down after I played the demo.
This game,
Mortal Shell went up. This kind of stayed the same.
Okay, in the middle. Yeah,
it's
this is the first person Souls-like, right?
Yes, it's kind of what I expected it to be like, in a good way. It's really satisfying melee combat.
Because it's by the Ghost Runner guys.
Yes,
so it's obviously going to be a lot slower.
Yeah, but it still feels good to swing.
Okay.
Like it did on that. You know, it's fast enough that it's real, but it's not too fast that it's like janky.
Yeah.
In your left hand, you've either got your powers or you've got a gun.
Mm-hmm.
One interesting thing about the demo, by the way, you start the game at the beginning and you can select a later chapter.
Oh, okay.
And I love it when demos do that. I've not selected the later chapter. I've only played the beginning.
So you get an idea of what it's like to be full powered, basically.
Yeah. So in the beginning, you get a fire sort of like flamethrower ability.
Yeah.
And then you get your pistol, which you aim with left trigger, shoot with right trigger.
Okay.
Bullets are found, but they're quite abundant. You get quite a lot.
Okay.
And some enemies have like weak spots. You know, like typical gelatinous heads.
Yeah.
Weak spots, but that drops your ability mana, sort of like juice.
Cool.
I can't remember what it's called.
So you have to shoot them in those spots
to get your mana back.
Can you hit them with the sword in those spots?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So you have to shoot them. And it obviously does extra damage and stuff like that, and stagger. So that creates quite an interesting sort of mechanic. And you see it's quite common. You got your normal block and dodge and stuff. I did get hit off screen a few times, like an enemy coming from behind. And
this is the big thing I was going to
ask you that, because FromSoft and like Dark Souls are like, if you turn left, an enemy will come at you from the right that you would have missed anyway, but they like to like just hit you in the back. Does that happen a lot?
Well, the thing with FromSoft games and most Souls, like you're third person, so you can see them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But you can't now. So is it like janky that way?
So you do sometimes get hit. Now there is an indicator, but it's just a little bit hard to see. And your roll or your dodge is a dodge. It's not like a roll. So you don't go that far. Yeah, because that would make you motion sick. Yeah. But you don't go that far. So that can be quite like, like sometimes you've got a double tap to roll or just a tap dodge. You're kind of always just doing the tap dodge.
Yeah,
so that takes a minute to get used to.
Do you reckon if you had headphones on while you're playing, there would have been audio cues? Like you could hear someone coming up behind you?
But
I imagine it's more so about parrying.
Yes, and the parry window is quite generous.
Good.
And because you are in first person, it's quite easy to telegraph, at least in the early game, when an enemy's going to attack you, because you're right up.
Okay, yeah. What are the enemies like? I know there's like robots in it.
I didn't get to any robots. So most of them were just humanoid at the beginning. There was this weird dog thing, and then the guy with like multiple arms, and then the boss.
Okay.
So I did get to the boss. I didn't beat the boss.
Okay.
Was he quite hard?
He was pretty hard, to be fair. I felt like I could beat him. He had like shoulder cannons, like 3 shoulder cannons, which was quite interesting because he had an attack where he would fire them. So he'd like point with his sword to be a delay and then they'd fire. You know what I mean? So it was like a few cues like that, which was quite interesting.
I thought this was going to be like a medieval setting, but this sounds quite interesting.
It was like Napoleon sort of era. So they've got like muskets and stuff. Like pistols.
And obviously it's fantasy as well. And you got powers and the...
Yeah.
I'm sure I remember robots being in it.
It probably is later.
Yeah.
They're probably like puppets and mannequins.
Yeah, I think so.
You can lock on, by the way, which I thought was a bit weird in first person. You don't tend to not lock on in first person games.
No, well, there is some, I suppose.
Metroid Prime, you lock on.
Yeah, and you kind of like maybe
strafe around them.
But in like FromSoft game, you do lock on.
Yeah,
most of the time. Whereas I feel like in this, you almost don't want to. There was a few jank bits where in a FromSoft game, typically, big boss jumps at you. So if you're locked on, the camera will snap around and follow it pretty well. In this, it doesn't. So it'll snap on and it'll fly above you, but then you'll lose the lock on as he goes over your head. So then you have to like manually turn around and re-lock on.
Yeah.
A few moments like that, a bit janky. But what I always find with these Souls-like demos is I like to give the boss a few goes, but I don't like to keep pushing till I beat them because I just feel like,
a demo. Yeah.
If I get the game, I'm going to have to do it again.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy it. It's basically what I expected. I do want to play it when it comes to Game Pass. I hope it's not like too long, and I hope it's linear.
I think it probably is. Yeah.
We'll see. And then it could make for a really good game. It might overstay its welcome if it ends up being like 30 hours.
I get you.
You know, and there's the normal RPG stuff. You got your souls, you kill an enemy, you die, you drop your souls, you have to get back. Your souls are dropped before a boss if you lose them.
Oh, I like that rather than in the arena.
Excellent. But then you just level up. Like it's not like strength, endurance.
Oh, okay, you just level up.
It's kind of like a bit of a skill tree-ish. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's cool. Recommend trying the demo if you got Steam.
Good stuff. Well, we'll quickly move on to the next one then. Elder Scrolls Online still going. They're getting basically the Thieves Guild is back expansion.
Yeah.
So you're still playing. There's more content. Big one for Joe. Castlevania Belmont's Curse.
Oh, I've been loving all the stuff that's been coming out about this. It looks like such a good game.
15th of October, so that's in amongst the September-October sea as well.
I'm almost glad this isn't on Game Pass because it's another one I really want to play. But if it was in Game Pass, I don't know if I'd fit it in. So this way, I know I can pick it up at some point.
Mr. played 7,000 demos this month.
Yeah,
the demos are short.
Got to play Rebirth, man. You get that. Slow your games down.
Yeah. Because it's not coming to Game Pass, I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah,
but it means I can just push it.
Do you think it'll be a day one for you, Joe?
I think it looks like you can play as Trevor or Rose in this now, doesn't it? I thought you were
really? I didn't know.
I don't have seen any Trevor stuff.
So yeah, on the Castlevania subreddit, I've seen there's on a lot of the artwork and stuff that's come out of it. It says what weapons Trevor uses. So that makes me think that he is a playable character. Whereas Rose uses the combat cross a lot more than whips, but it says she does use both those things. It says Trevor attacks primarily with whips. And his design looks like an old man version of the one from the Netflix show.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. I mean,
he's got like a black and grey beard. He's got the cool coat cloak stuff going on with the Belmont uniform. And he does have the vampire killer whip in his artwork.
I'll have to play that then because I love the show.
Yeah, it also shows that Carmilla's going to be in it. She's one of the villains.
Cool.
She's covered in blood in the key art. It looks really cool.
See, I haven't seen
Isaac's
any of
in it again. He was in the show, but he doesn't look like the guy in the show.
Okay.
And Death's in it and Dracula's in it.
Nice. See, I haven't seen any of this, so that's all news to me.
Yeah.
Because I assumed Rose was Trevor and
she is.
It's their daughter.
Yeah. So that is cool. I mean, it looks like Metroidvania wise. The combat looks really fun.
It does.
I'd like to play it because I always thought Bloodstained looked fun, and then I didn't enjoy it when I played it.
Yeah.
This looks a lot more fluid than that.
It does. Yeah. This reminds me more of like your Prince of Persia: Lost Crown.
Yeah.
Sort of combat.
Definitely.
Fingers crossed.
Next up was a big one for me. Spyro Realm Beyond.
Yes, this was one of your dream announcements.
You had this on your bingo card.
Yeah, I did have it on my bingo card. Yeah.
So did I, actually.
I think I would have. I prefer Crash. Spyro.
Yeah, of course.
So the dream would be for me to get a Crash game. You know what the dream would actually be? Crash and Spyro in the same game. Properly.
Again.
Like on 3DS.
Yeah.
Just
Game Boy Advance.
It was Game Boy Advance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Spyro orange and Crash purple. But this looked really good. They only showed a snippet. They showed a new model for Spyro. He looks like he's almost got a mohawk, like a quiff almost.
I mean, he always had that yellow thing down his spine.
Yeah, but it just looks a bit more like bigger now.
Yeah,
and more pronounced. He looks like a little bit older.
Yeah,
let's say. I don't know if they haven't said if it's carrying on from Spyro 3 or if it's its own thing or what. Because Spyro's had so many games since 3.
Oh yeah,
I think they had to do Spyro next because
I think so.
Crash. Yeah.
It's just been so long since they've done Crash as well. When you think about it, it's a long. That came out on PS4.
What?
Yeah, but there was a Spyro. There wasn't a Spyro near that time though.
No,
there wasn't. So it's
even longer.
Yeah. I just wish there was more of a.
Did Crash It's About Time not come out on PS5 as well?
Eventually, after.
Right.
It was before.
That really surprised me.
I think it came out the last year of the PS4.
Oh right.
Okay.
So quite. I mean, 6 years ago now.
Yeah.
But this looked really good. It looks a bit more open. I could be wrong. It might be level based.
So it's not hubs and levels anymore, do you don't think?
It could be, but all he basically showed was him flying, but it looked like there was some kind of momentum mechanic to it. So he would be flying, he'd set something ablaze, and then he'd use the updraft to fly high.
Oh, okay.
And then he'd hit something else with fire, and he'd go for a wing, like a ring.
Yeah, because the thing was that he couldn't fly, wasn't it? His wings were too small.
Yeah, he could only glide.
There were certain levels where he could fly.
Yeah, so I think that's probably still the case. But
I hated those levels so much.
With the with like the updraft and stuff like that, it looks
cool
like he can probably fly around a bit more.
Yeah.
Whether that means it's an open world or level based, I'm not too sure.
Wonder if we'll have the...
We'll see.
The egg thieves.
They have to be in it.
Yeah. Is it still like you've got to release dragons from crystal prisons as well?
It didn't really show that.
Oh, okay.
To be honest. I mean, that's only the first one. It's only the first Spyro.
Or did they do that in the second Spyro as well?
No, 2 and 3 is a bit different. 3 is about eggs, I think.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what 2 is about. But it's definitely, they're not all in crystal anyway.
Nah.
We're getting towards the end. Clockwork Revolution got a new trailer and they finally said it's 2027.
Yes.
So it's not coming in due time anymore.
It's coming
27.
I think they might have done that just as a pun.
They did originally, yeah, I imagine.
Yeah. I mean, it looks as good as ever. The story is like time travel-y. You sort of going back and forth and changing things in the world, which is quite interesting.
Definitely.
A lot of gun customization mechanics.
Yeah.
It looks good. Like, I don't really know what else to say.
It might be your BioShock spiritual successor. It's got that kind of vibe.
I don't know if it does, because it's not very... It's quite tongue-in-cheek, quite humorous. Even though it's like adult humor.
I think it's
BioShock
Outer Worlds.
I'd say it's more Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The only BioShock element to me is more the aesthetic. Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Because I thought it looked like BioShock Infinite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That specific aesthetic.
Yeah. It's the only one I've played, to be fair.
Yeah. Just the tone isn't the same.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting at.
I agree. But looks pretty cool.
Good. Yeah. Really, really looking forward to that one.
And then finally, they didn't end it on this. They ended on more E-Day stuff. But the last game trailer, I suppose, it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 coming out October 23rd.
I can't believe they didn't replace one of the A's in Warfare with a 4.
Specifically, it was the DMZ mode, which is the extraction shooter. So
yes,
you did the DMZ mode, I think, in Modern Warfare 2. Second Modern Warfare 2.
I was just going to say,
and it was in beta and it wasn't very good. They kind of didn't really support it very well. It kind of wasn't great. Anyway, they're trying again.
Are they doing this instead of a Battle Royale mode?
Well, they've already got Warzone. Warzone is its own thing
It's still going on. Okay.
And I kind of liken it to when you first did Battle Royale, it was Blackout on one of the Black Ops games. And they kind of, again, forgot about it. Did it. Kind of forgot about it, didn't support it, and then did Warzone, which was a massive smash hit. So I think they're hoping to do the same thing again, whereas the first DMZ was a test, did all the things, spent a few years, worked in it, and this is the
My only thought of it is what you're really going to get out of doing an extraction shooting Call of Duty, other than the weapons that you already can play as in the multiplayer.
So they've said this was a problem with the first one, is there was no like stakes or anything.
Yeah.
Whereas this one they've said is completely separate. It's still obviously you have to buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 to play it.
Yeah.
But you've got it's like Arc Raiders.
There's no cross progression.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
You're starting again, you're going in, you're getting your weapons, you're bringing them out. If you die with them, you lose them. You've got your stuff back at base to develop, to build.
Okay.
They've basically said they've looked at everything that exists at the moment and they've
copied it.
Copied it. I mean, they've got the Dragon Revive from Battlefield.
They do.
I think it was a strong showing. I think the guy took way too many hits.
Yes.
He got shot a lot.
Yeah, he did get shot a lot.
Most of the time in Call of Duty, you should only take like 2 or 3 hits and then you're down.
Yeah, but he seemed to just take loads and then run around the corner.
He must have had Juggernaut
heal up a bit and then get shot.
It was very... like they used to do those multiplayer trailers where people are talking to each other,
like in the military,
but not really talking to each other.
Yeah.
So like staged.
One guy was like, "I'm going downstairs to look for some loot." The other guy was like, "Negative, get your ass back upstairs."
Yeah.
No one talks like that.
Yeah, but then the guy you're watching one guy from first person, like he was playing it. As soon as he died, it went to like the spectator cam, which is kind of like body cam. No, but it's kind of like a body cam view of your other players. And then the rest of the trailer was that. I kind of feel like we should be seeing more.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, I think it looked good.
It did look all right.
It wasn't attached to Modern Warfare, because I won't get it, because too many games coming out now, and it's not on Game Pass, even though this is one I'd actually be interested in. Past a few I wasn't, but this one I would be. So I probably won't get it, but it's a shame because I'd quite like to try this mode because it looks like.
I wonder if like Warzone will do like free weekends just for that.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if they cut it off at some point.
Yeah.
And they sort of let it go on its own.
Yes, I agree.
But we'll see.
So that was the Xbox showcase. I thought that was pretty good, to be honest.
I really enjoyed it. I think for me, which is where Xbox can like shine quite well when they do it well, is Xbox games tend to be more Western focused, which appeals to my tastes a bit more. Whereas the Sony ones, the big Sony games, the big Sony first parties are all sort of like aimed at me. They're all great. Other than that, it's usually a lot of like, Eastern games that don't really appeal to me, your anime games and stuff like that. And there's a lot of that in the for the Japanese audience in the PlayStation ones that kind of loses me. And SGF has
to be honest, this PlayStation one was more third party stuff.
Yeah, it was.
They only brought 3 of their own games, I suppose.
But Brad, in the Xbox one, there was 2 anime games. Both Personas.
Yeah.
There was. But I felt like
it was off Persona for some reason.
I feel like a lot of it felt quite tailored towards my tastes. So I enjoyed that. So for me, I'd probably say Xbox might have been my favourite. All my favourite reveals were elsewhere. Like God of War Alpha, that Crossfire game, the Wolverine, I think looked great. Yeah. Although my favourite bits were elsewhere, I think as a whole. And I always say the Xbox ones are great because this is coming to Game Pass. Okay, I can play it. This is coming to Game Pass. Okay, I can play it.
For me, throughout them all, like there's a sprinkling of really good stuff throughout them all to me. What about you two?
I still think that the Summer Games Fest was my favourite set of reveals, mostly because I don't have a PlayStation. But there's a lot of third-party IPs that I like that were on Summer Games Fest. I'm not that bothered about Gears of War. Like, I know I'm like an Xbox owner, but it's not the IP that I go for. Yeah. Like I was much more of a Halo person than a Gears of War person.
Yeah.
But I'm still not that excited about Campaign Evolved because I've played Halo 1 like 50 million times.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That is fair. What about you, Ben?
Out of the whole thing, there's probably 2 games that I'm excited about.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And
which ones are they, Ben?
Let me guess. Resident Evil and Ill.
3. Forgot about Ill.
Resident Illville.
Yes.
And State of Decay.
It was also coupled, State of Decay.
Yeah.
It was also coupled with the news that Factorio's no longer getting developed, so I was just a bit sad in general.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Well, that doesn't mean you're not going to spend
Games Fest, Ben.
You're not going to spend another 500 hours on it, surely.
I will. I can and will.
Ben, Factorio 2.
Factorio.
That should have been the one last thing. Ben,
there's a lot of games that I'm just not. It's not my thing.
I think your game tastes a lot of the time are those games that we've never heard of that are like big factory builders and stuff like that are on Steam. Maybe the PC game showcase would have been better for you to watch.
I'm very much the indie player recently.
Yeah.
More recently, I didn't start off as that.
After Summer Games Fest, they did have an indie showcase that we didn't watch.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have.
Those would be more tailored.
Because we don't have the time.
No, you can go back and watch it.
Yeah.
So, speaking of that, Nintendo have just announced there's a Nintendo Direct. Now, we're recording on the Monday for release on the Sunday, but the Nintendo Direct is coming out tomorrow and the Tuesday.
We will cover that in the next episode.
I think this episode is probably long enough. We're getting to the 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
So next episode, we will cover the Nintendo Direct, whatever comes out of that.
What we're playing, Buried by Backlog.
Yeah, we'll be back to
usual episode.
We'll be back to normal next episode. But this was a good one. Give me some games you're excited for. I'm excited for a lot.
Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters, Melee. Yeah. Godzilla in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Galactic Racer.
Yeah. For me, it's the 3 I said before. It's Crossfire. Honestly, probably Blood Message. Actually, God of War Alpha, Gears of War.
Yeah, Wolverine. Wolverine's an obvious one for me.
Yeah,
Star Wars, Zero Company, Spyro for next year.
Oh, Ace Combat as well.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy, of course. The only one of us excited.
I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see more Ill, but also not.
Yeah, definitely.
It's gonna be like we're gonna have to pick out some games in September.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to Control as well.
Yeah.
That'll be really good. Just loads to play, guys.
Don't have enough money. Don't have enough time.
Time is more the thing for me.
Maybe we should pause Buried by Backlog between the months of August and October.
Maybe. Or we just pick the games that we actually want to play on the list.
Yeah.
The ones on game.
Oh, we've chosen GTA again. I don't know how this is happening.
There's a wheel and it's got one option.
Awesome.
Nice one. Well, that's been us. It's been a long one. I am so tired now. 3 hours.
My back hurts.
We're probably like
knees
50
weak, arms
games.
are heavy.
Probably talked about 50 odd games then.
Probably more.
Probably more. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a very special episode, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.